and we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie Just Do is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. Just Do be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just, it feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's Just Do Boxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. Just Do Boxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the fam. We back again. As promised on this good Wednesday. We build on some more boxing, man. Y'all know how we do. I got another boxing conversation, another boxing build for the good people. How y'all feeling, man? If you catch this on the playback, y'all already know. Smash the like button, sub to the channel. Turn your notifications on. And come rock out. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling? Salute to my baby girl, Miss Just Do. Appreciate you, baby girl. Miss Joette. Peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Auckland LDTV. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all stopping through. As always, man, we're going to build on some boxing, man. I wanted to touch on a few things that I seen, that we all seen, that I didn't get a chance to respond or react to. So I figured I'd talk about it. You know, I see this long video. Well, I seen this Instagram video of Keyshawn Davis. And, you know, he kind of went in a little bit on the Texas Commission about them taking his win from him and making an example out of him. He kind of had the why me kind of attitude, and you know, situations like this, they it's a dangerous friend fight to be at, man. I'm telling you, it is, man. It is. I'm glad she getting her just doing her opportunity to be great, man. I think she gonna beat Franchon. I really do. I think she gonna beat Franchon Cruz. We shall see. We shall see. But I definitely got Shadeja in that one. I'm not even gonna play with it, but that is the fight to see. It's about time she got her opportunity to prove that she is amongst the absolute best in women's boxing. And I think that's exactly what she's gonna do. Such an easy win to me. Yeah, man. I just think ultimately she just a bit too wild and unpolished for Shadeja. I think Shadeja is just far too technically sound. Her fundamentals is in check. You get what I'm saying? Her technique is like she's just a much more poised, polished fighter, and it's gonna show on fight night. Again, that last performance from Franchon Cruz wasn't a good one at all. It was rough for her, man. She just didn't look good in her last fight, and I don't know what was the cause of that, but that probably was one of the worst performances I've seen from Franchon Cruz. I just think she was way off on the night. Why? I don't know. I don't understand it, but I just don't think the flaws that she got, I just don't see her fixing them. Simply a Mayor J. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. I just don't I don't see it. I don't see her winning this fight, winning that fight. I think Shadeja gonna win impressively too. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy because you know Franchon is a dog. She gonna bring it. She can fight and she will fight, right? But I just think ultimately she's just too wild and you just overly aggressive. That's not gonna work against somebody like Shadeja that could counter punch and get in between her shots. Counter her, like it's gonna be tough. Jose Diaz was good, bro. Andrew Gray, what up, bro? Appreciate y'all pulling back up for this second trip, man. We gonna build on a few things. Again, I like Keyshawn Davis, but I understand you know, a mistake is a mistake. You gotta deal with it. But like I said, I can't name too many situations where somebody only test positive for weed, marijuana, and then they take the win. So I kind of understood some of his frustration. And again, a lot of people jumping down his throat without really considering no facts. And that right there is a little red flaggish for me. That's why I had to talk about it. Jage my KO. I'm telling you, Opulent she could be the first one for sure, bro. She got a real good chance at doing it because her punching power is real and she set her shots up well, and she ain't gotta sit there and load up on any one shot. She really can box. She's a two-handed fighter with easily, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think that wild stuff, that pressure that Franchon bring, I just don't think it's gonna work. Barbara D, peace and blessings, Queen. Yes, we are back at it, man. Appreciate you stopping back through. Zoom verse, peace and blessings to my bro. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm with you, Opulent, man. She got a tough task in front of her, but I do believe, she gonna fight hard. No, fighters hate to lose back to back. I know it's not gonna be no different with her. She would hate to lose back to back. That'd put her in a totally different space. So, in a strange way, she can't afford another loss. Back to back losses just hit different, and I do believe it's gonna be an uphill battle, a tough fight for her to win. I don't see her pulling this one off. We didn't let them fighting on the results. And they not paid him. Yeah, and they paid him. And that's what he said in his video. We're going to play this clip. This is what he put on his Instagram the other day. So I'm just now getting to it so we can react to it, man. D-Free was good, famo. How you feeling? CD was good with it, fam. Let me take the easy back. Franchon's a legit opponent. Now, right. Now, I get what you're saying, though. You just saying off of what you see skill-wise, man. You see her being able to win this fight comfortably. I'll say that, Opulent. It might not be easy, but I think she'll win this fight comfortably and convincingly is what I think. But let's hear what the young Keyshawn Davis had to say, man. He's very animated. And again, y'all, I know the exciting news is not him purchasing his first home. I know that's not going to get people to clicks. I know that him being suspended for weed and his win being overtook, I know that's going to draw a lot more eyes and attention. I get it. But over here, y'all know how I do. I give people they just do all the time. So just as quick as we are to jump on his back and say the mistakes he made and he young and he got to tighten up. I mean, I think he also doing things on the other end, making the right kind of moves in his life to, set himself up for something better. So I'm definitely going to touch on that real quick too. Barbara D, appreciate you, Queen. Always showing love. Just a little something. That's big something. Appreciate
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to the Clean Barber D. We gonna pray this year, man. We gonna, and again, man, I'm different. We can hold people accountable, but we always focus on the glass half empty instead of it half full. I think with Keyshawn, man, he's just young. He made a mistake. I mean, I think he had a real legit reason as to why he did what he did, but some people seem to think differently. But you know, I give credit where it's due, and I don't believe in kicking people while they're down or you know, nailing people to the cross when they make mistakes. Like, again, I say this to people all the time. If your life was under a microscope, if everything you did was, you know, magnified, especially when you mess up, I mean, we'll have a lot of skeletons falling out our closets if we being real. Like, I just want to point out that although these dudes are world-class athletes, they still human. And as long as I don't give a damn how good these dudes are athletically, I don't care how much IQ, how well they can box, I don't care how strong or how hard they hit, they're still human. And as long as that's the case, they are not above making a mistake. And again, it's not just nowadays when you make the mistake, it's just like that's the end all be all. It's no see how he responds from the mistake, see how he rebounds, see what he learned from the mistake. We don't give fighters a chance to do that. We just go crazy. He's a weed head. He's this, he's that. And I'm like, I don't think that's the case, man. I think that's putting a jacket on him unfairly without understanding the situation. If this dude said he has some type of problems with his stomach that caused him to pull out of fights before and has some type of issue with his intestines, I think that's real. I don't know if he can get a doctor involved in that situation to, you know, alleviate the fact that he want to partake in, you know, the festivities. But I think it'd be smart for him to get on top of that. And again, if he has some type of stomach issue going on, man, I feel him. If he was dealing with some pain or some anxiety or something like that, I feel him. I mean, he just got to be smarter about how he do it. Pound for pound boxing talk. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? I don't know why you most hate it out here in America. It's weird. It's weird, yo, how we hate. Well, if it's illegal, it's not permitted. Yeah, especially not where he fought at. I think his team should have been more aware of the rules before letting him fight in Texas. Absolutely, Mayor J. I agree. I think so too. It's just like a mistake on all parties, right? And then more so for him if he didn't allow his people to understand that that's something that he was doing. Like, I don't know if it was news to them, but I did hear something about, you know what I mean, him having real stomach issues. And if you pay attention to the history, he's pulled out of fights in the past. I believe it's been 2 to my count where people didn't know why. And I, from what I understand from a solid source that reach out to the team and get the right information, he might have some real issues that he might need to address moving forward with his stomach. And McQueen, what's good with it, bro? He said he talking about Canelo Fury. Salute to you, bro. We is legit medicine. It's wild, yeah, and I understand the rules, so I ain't gonna jump all over the Texas Commission back, right? They just follow their rules, but I just don't understand the overturning of the win, though, because it wasn't a performance enhancement, meaning he had no legit advantage from doing what he did. You get what I'm saying? So I understand maybe the suspension and things like that. Maybe you even fine him, but I think taking his win is a bit far. And I get that's why he was a little frustrated, but he said he don't care. He still got paid. Aisha, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling back up. Texas has a limit on how much we can be in the athlete system. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Amira. Appreciate that. Salute to the Queen, Aisha, and the Cash App, always supporting the grind. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Love and appreciation. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. Yeah. And I think he just ultimately wasn't aware of the rules because it seemed like it was a surprise to him. And had he been aware of the rules, maybe he would have took different precautions to avoid this situation, or he wouldn't have felt like he was blindsided by their decision to not only suspend him for the 90 days, but then take his win. I just thought after a tough 10-round fight, bro, you don't take his win, man. Yeah, the commission suspect, man. Like, and again, I said this before, you know, if I got my timeline correct, man, because pardon me, I don't have the best memory all the time with this boxing stuff, man. Sometimes some stuff slip me. But I do recall, didn't Canelo Alvarez have a fight And then after the fact, didn't he test positive for clenbuterol after the fact? I could have swore he did. And that prolonged, that kind of pushed back the second Gennady Golovkin fight, the rematch, or something like that. I could have swore they didn't take a win from him, is what I'm saying. If I got my timeline correct, which I think I do, I think it was after the first fight is which he tested positive. I don't think they took a win from him. I know they didn't, for a matter of fact. Yeah, he don't got that complexion for the protection, bro. Yeah, he just don't. Yeah, that's OD. I'm like, let him rock out, man. Let him keep his win at least, man. But let's play this, man. Let's see what he had to say. This is a while, man. Some of what he said is toward the end of this. He a fool, yo. He come right on fool, man. This dude is a fool. You should look at him. He going into character mode. I don't see how people don't like this dude. He ain't even say nothing yet, and it's already funny. This dude is an idiot, yo. Nah, pardon me, y'all. Y'all know I'm silly, man. I laugh at. I be having fun with this, yo. Nah, why he had to put the glasses on? He put the glasses on, got in character on y'all. Keyshawn is an idiot, bro. Oh man, this is a young kid having fun, man. 24 years old. He not gonna get it all right, yo. We didn't have it all right at 24 because he's a world-class athlete. Don't mean he's above making mistakes, yo. And I'm only speaking that way because when people assess what his situation is and how it happened, they make it seem like it's impossible to make a mistake. Like it's not, bro. He human.
Hold on.
He a character, yo. You know what I'm saying, Barbara? We gotta have fun with this, man. I'll be trying to make y'all enjoy boxing when y'all come here. Y'all know how I do. This is hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna go buy a house deal.
Check them out. Let's talk that talk.
Okay. 9 months suspension. Okay. Let me go buy a house real quick while I'm bullshitting.
Yeah. Go buy a house while he playing around.
I put in so much work this year. I had to go put it to something. I had to go secure it in something. You know what I'm saying? Right with tax time around. Yes, sir.
Yeah, fool, bro.
You gotta know how to do it. You gotta know how to do it, sir. Tax time around. Oh, word. Let me go drop my house.
You're a fool, yeah.
I never go broke. Real businessman. Stop playing with him.
Stop playing with him.
Thank you so much. You too.
Stop playing with him. I think he made a mistake on that one, Aisha, when he said 9 months, because I think he meant to say 90 days. I think he meant to say 90 because it's definitely 90 days. And that's what it was at 3 months, pretty much 3 months suspension. And that's how you know it wasn't no PEDs, y'all, because PEDs, the least you're going to get is a 6 month. And he got 3. So you know that's not PEDs. And now, look, I want to be very clear. I'm not here to cry for him. He don't need no protection from me. He is in good spirits, as you can see from this video that he just did the other day. But I'm just not about to crucify him, right? I'm just not going to do that. And it's more to his story. All right, he made a mistake there, but he also on top of his game. He also went and purchased his first home. I think that's great news for somebody that's 24. Yeah, he making mistakes, but he got a couple things figured out, man. And I like to see this for him. And again, you probably won't hear nobody else talk about this on this whole space because, again, that's not the exciting thing that brings the clicks and the views. Like, we talking about how he got suspended and he's smoking weed. Oh, they all for it. Or we want to push that weed is PEDs. People all for it, but they don't want to talk about how this man is, he made a smart move so far. And I like it. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily been sitting around being foolish. And I think he continuing to move forward, which is good for him in his young career. JJ, salute, fam. How you feeling? DEONTAY, all boxing talk. What's good, bro? Having the time of his life. I'm telling you, 90-day suspension. And he went and bought property. So I love it. I love it, man. I mean, yeah, he can still train opulent. Yeah, he's still going to lock in. He said that's another thing he said, too. He's going to go even harder. Let me try not to stop it too much. I'll smash the like button. He's just a funny guy, man. He's a character.
Out here, man. For certain narcotics. Pass me that stick. If I get this rental car. In a hotel lobby. Damn. Hello.
Right, yeah,
He
put his life on the line, speaking, and completed a whole 10 rounds with no performance enhancement.
Can I show y'all happiness?
Don't take the win. Give him the win. Suspend him. Fine him. Do whatever you want to do. Let him keep his win.
I'm gonna go buy a house on their ass. I don't care. Go ahead, cancel.
Cash crypto. What's good, Cash?
How you
doing, bro?
House. Fuck you talk about? Stop playing with me. I ain't stopping no motion. We keep it going. Cancel me for 9 months. Alright. Bet.
You keep saying 9 months. I don't know why you're saying that. 90 days.
No lines for the rental cars. I go straight to the car. They say go straight to D10 to get your rental car. You don't gotta wait in no line. You a member. You know what I'm saying? When you're a member, you don't wait in no lines. You just go straight to the motherfucking fleet, nigga. They say go straight to D10. Go D10. But I want a truck. They gave me an SUV. I want a truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what they got and shit.
This dude is a character,
you know what I'm saying? This is a little vlog.
Keyshawn is stupid, yo. Look.
No, I'm not.
The accent is he high. He having fun with it. And people gonna be mad at this too, bro. What is he supposed to do? Sit around and cry? He can't do nothing about it, bro. I think his reasoning for smoking is the reason why he's so comfortable with what happened. He like, hey, man, it is what it is, bro. He said he must be smoking that loud because he can't keep quiet.
Not right now.
He said not right now.
Maybe like.
He having fun, bro.
Hey, bro, this shit is crazy. Not right now, but maybe later.
Nah, he trolling too, man. He definitely trolling, bro.
Hey, Peter Kid.
This dude is a damn character, man. Salute to the fam in the building. Y'all smash the like button for me. This dude is funny, man.
Yeah, but they be expensive out here though. Like they be like $10. Back at the crib, they're like $6.
Thank you. And you will be on J like John.
This dude is a damn idiot.
Have a good day. Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
Losing my voice.
That's fair.
Are you picking up?
In certain areas, from what I understand, it is. And more specifically, like where he fought last at in Texas is definitely illegal there, right? Some places I don't think that's the issue. I think there's just, it's quite a number of different places where it's illegal. Even though it's not a performance enhancement, they still gonna, kind of pop you like you almost did a performance enhancement. So in his particular case, definitely fighting out there where he was at in Texas, it ain't permitted. He definitely can't be smoking. Look like a bad person. Nope. No, it's not. Yeah. PD. Right. It should have let him rock a little.
So I got a car already. It's at D10, but it's an SUV, and I just want to see if I can switch to a truck.
What's your last name?
Davis.
And first name is?
Keyshawn.
Thank you. You prefer a truck?
Yeah, it's a huge truck.
So the biggest truck I have right now.
Look, he in here stunting.
Dodge Ram with the pickup truck. That's exactly what I need.
All right.
This dude.
How much people hold? 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a photo.
yeah, having fun. Yeah. So yeah, that's and I think moving forward, he just got to be more aware of the rules and regulations for where he gonna fight at and when he gonna fight.
I got suspended in school all the time. I don't care about no suspension.
K10.
You need to find a way to get in front of that.
All right, thank you.
So this is not a recurrent issue.
I got suspended in school all the time.
Career be derailed because he running in gold.
I don't even know what she said. She said K10. Why stay got suspended for school fighting and shit? Y'all, I don't care about no suspension, nigga. Y'all crazy. It's cool, just don't fuck up again. You know what I mean? But bro, I ain't never hear of a fight getting taken away. Y'all in boxing history. Y'all tell me if a fight ever got taken away in boxing history. Like real shit. What fight y'all know got taken away in boxing history? Why nobody is talking about this shit? a fight never got taken away off boxing history. And when niggas got tested for PEDs and hella shit, they gonna take my fight away over some marijuana? That is crazy to me.
Nah, real quick, just to stop it, I want to be clear because I know how people hear things. There's nothing wrong with holding somebody accountable. But past that point, there's a conversation that needs to be had. And why did they decide to take a win from him when he didn't have a PED in the system? It's something I would like to know. I just don't have the answer to it. I would like to know. I would like to know how many fights got overturned for this same type of situation. I just want to be, I'm curious. I'm not saying he the only one, but he damn sure the only one in recent memory that I can think of, right? You get what I'm saying? You got people like Oscar Valdez with the magical T with all types of PEDs in it, bro. And they allowed him to fight, keep his belt, fight for his title. They gave him a favorable decision. And then they built him a statue a week after his win. They did not once take a win from him. So again, I want to be very clear. This is more so about boxing than it is trying to protect the fighter. If they do this to him, they'll do it to somebody else. And it's kind of weak because you just don't see that happen to everybody else. How you gonna have multiple PEDs in your system and blame it on T and they just went with it? They just took it and went with it. You face no repercussions whatsoever. And then they say, you know, the rules is a little bit different. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Oscar Valdez clearly cheated. He clearly was juiced to the gills and still was getting pieced up by Conceição. And they gave him the win, bro. Gave him the win. You know, of course, that let him keep his belt. They let him fight for his belt. And then they gave the man a statue. I never understand that. So again, I'm just looking at Keyshawn's situation, and I'm like, so you telling me what he did, you know, and I get where it was at. It was in Texas. I understand. That's why I say suspend him, not take the win. You want to suspend him, fine him, do that. Cool. But don't take his win because the win is still the win. You get what I'm saying? But Oscar Valdez had about 3 or 4 different steroids in his system, bro. And he still was able to fight. So I just don't like it. I think it's kind of weak, man. I think they are making an example out of him for whatever reason. I don't know, but he don't got the kind of protection that you would think he would have. Like at this point, it's just unnecessary. I think unfortunate that they took a win off his resume after he completed the entirety of 10 rounds. He earned that win. You get what I'm saying? No performance enhancement whatsoever. And you just said, all right, now, you know what? We're going to go ahead. And look how fast they did it fast, too. Look how quick they did it. They was like, nah, we don't care. We're gonna go. Yeah, Keyshawn, let us. Yeah, you got paid, but let us go ahead and get that win back. You know what I'm saying? Let us get that win back. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put that in the no contest category. That's weak. Him and Nair Albright put on a good fight, man. Put on a good fight. So I just hate to see that for him. You know, about some different rules for everyone. Yeah, it's sad, man. They don't have nobody kind of overseeing the entirety of the sport to make sure people get treated accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I have a lawsuit in his hands because that's funny business. I'm telling you, it is. Facts, Barber, the double standards is crazy. Samuel, what it do, homie? How you feeling? So again, I just want to be clear, man. Look, we can hold Keyshawn accountable, right? But I do think it's important to at least deep dive into the reason why he indulgent. It ain't like he just sitting around like, you know what? I'm gonna smoke weed today. You get what I'm saying? That's at least not from the story I'm getting. And I know he making light of the situation, but he also is young and a bit of a troll. You get what I'm saying? So he having fun with it. But at the same time, I do believe it's some truth in his jokes. He ain't smoking right now, like he's saying. But hey, man, his stomach start bothering him, or he start having that pain again, or having some anxiety and can't sleep. Might be a different story. I think that's what he's saying without saying it. But we're about to be legal everywhere, which is why it's so stupid. I'm telling you, it's about to be legal everywhere, and it's dumb, bro. Okay, Causey, what it do? THC, CBD, not a drug. States have that shit for recreational usage. You know, okay? You already know it, bro. And it is just crazy how they do it, man. I understand the rules, but I don't understand taking this win. I'm never going to understand that unless somebody give me a solid answer. I ain't saying they owe it to me, but I would like to know for information purposes what made his situation different than Oscar Valdez and countless others that's cheated and not have the same situation happen. You get what I'm saying? We got dudes out here plastering their hands and beating people up and getting wins like that and being able to skate free with it. But this man take a couple tokes off a pen or something and he all of a sudden a criminal. Nah, I ain't rocking with that, bro. He's allowed to make mistakes. And we as individuals should allow him the time to see if he grows from this mistake, right? I understand how he coming off here like he just don't care. He gonna keep doing it. He said it's as much out his mouth, but I think it's precautions that him and his team are going to take to avoid this problem, especially if they smart. And I'm banking on him having a smart team around him. Probably right before the fight, so no fighter don't make money. Yep, get Keyshawn's paycheck. Right, he got paid though. He got paid. That's the crazy part, and that's tells you why pay him but take the win. Why take the win if it's not a PED, but then still pay him? Like you essentially paid him for nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? It looked in a weird way. We know that fight happened, but it's like y'all almost paid him for nothing there because it just don't count. It's not a loss, but it definitely in a win. It's a no contest. Kind of weak, bro. Yeah, he got the check, Quay. He got the check. Salute to you, bro. Oh, then what it do, homie? Appreciate you pulling back up. It's just do for sure. Right, man. Right, man. You know, you got to live and learn, right? You just got to get smarter from it, man. He said. He should have said, I never had Escobar. Salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Right. He should have said it. Color Key said ain't fighting in Texas no more. Facts. He said it. Yup, it's a no contest now, Barber. They took it. So it's not a loss, but it's a no contest. Kind of like Barber, you see how Boots got that one no contest on his record when he had clash heads with forget what buddy name was that Spence beat up, man. But he clashed heads with the guy early. What was it, Van Heerden? And they ruled it a no contest because, it didn't make it past the fourth. In this case, he went to complete 10 rounds and they still taking it back. And we're going to make this a no contest. I think it's weak. And again, maybe I need to do some more homework and find out exactly as to why they maybe have took his win as opposed to anybody else's at any other point. It's crazy. And a PED on top of that, we need to change how the upper bosses treat our fighters' rights. Some get away with big time cheating. Some get their respects the right clean way. Got to fix boxing better, man. I'm telling you, all facts, bro. Everybody should be held to the same standard when it comes to things like this, man. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm not saying Keyshawn Davis should be allowed to break the rules, but what I'm saying, we should at least get a clear explanation as to why y'all taking that man win after a full 10 rounds that he completed, put his life on the line, and y'all paid him. So that tells you that he actually did the work. It ain't like he ain't show up and do the work. He showed up and did the work, bro. I just don't like that for him. I don't like it. And then look, I'm not crying for him. I'm not sad for him. He ain't sad. Why would I be sad? I'm not complaining or crying for him. It's just an honest conversation about, them just not keeping the same energy in boxing and holding everybody to the same standard and penalizing people accordingly when they mess up. Get what I'm saying? Just think about something. Yeah, they suspended Canelo for the 6 months for the clenbuterol, but they also increased the limits. It's like a halfway punishment. Yeah, we're going to slap. We got to suspend you for 6 months. That's the least amount of time for PD. So we're going to do that. But yeah, what we're going to do? We're also going to hike up the legal limit of clenbuterol that could be in your system. And he could arguably still be using that same system to compete in fights. But we're not supposed to be mad. But this dude smoked weed. And we all in here understand as adults, it's not a PED, but they can take a win with no explanation when you got people stone cold cheating, drinking magical tea with all types of extra boosts and advantages in it. And it is wild and allowed to fight, getting statues, keeping your belt, getting favorable outcomes. It's just wow. That kind of makes me mad. It just makes me, it burns on me a little bit. I hate it. King Shakur don't be lying. Nah, they don't be lying, bro. What I realized, Dante, and I've analyzed this very closely because I'm always trying to understand people's perspective. When they be saying these dudes be capping, what capping when it's Keyshawn and Shakur, capping for them is like them speaking their piece. That's capping to the detractor or the outsider that don't rock with them. They can say anything. It could be an honest assessment of how they see a situation. It's gonna be called cap if people don't agree with their stance, right? And that's just what it is, right? They don't do a whole bunch of lying and riff-raffing, man. I think they keep it pretty straightforward, man. They do. But we're gonna keep playing this, man. He said I'll be back in a bit, but I'm going to smoke. Right. Salute to everybody in the building, man. All to say we could truly fix some of the problems we have in boxing. The biggest problem is how some of these fighters get treated. Some getting paid money they don't deserve. Some do their fixing. Yeah. Nah, there's fixing there. Yeah, it's definitely some fixing. Oh, absolutely. Take Canelo battle as the other steroid cheese went away, but we know it's different for us. I'm telling you, Cash, we just calling it out. It's just what it is, bro. We got real examples where we could point to where it should have been consequences, man. And think about it, yo. Oscar Valdez got away with murder, bro. Like literally highway robbery with no mask. Got his face all chopped up in there with Conceição. Probably gets that fire from Key. Yeah, you're right. All the right. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's keep playing this, man.
Fuck them. Straight like that. They want to suspend me. Fuck them. Was crazy, bro. Nobody fight never got taken away for no PEDs, for nothing. A fight never got taken away in boxing history. Why did they make me an example? Why they felt like they had to make me an example? I'm trying to tell you, I'm different. It's cool. I understand my power now. All they did was just show me my power. All they did was show me my power and how much powerful I am. They took a whole fight away from me for marijuana. Niggas got caught with PEDs and still got
upper echelon. Come on, my brother.
Only thing they didn't take away from me was my check. If they took away my check, woo.
See, he talking about it.
But I'm just saying though, like no disrespect, no nothing like that. Like,
see, no disrespect.
They had to take my fight away from me. They never did that in boxing, bro. How many times I say this? They never did that in boxing.
Talk to him, Keyshawn. Talk to him,
ever.
Bro. Why they do you like that?
Why did they make me an example?
Why they do you like
Tell
that?
Fight Hype to record this shit. They made me an example for whatever reason. I don't want to go to that commission and be like, commission, I respect your decision. Why you feel like you had to make me an example? That's all I want to ask them.
See?
Why you feel like you had to make me an example? That's the only question I got. Like, y'all could have suspended people, but y'all could have took away hella other decisions. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, they already gave me a fucking tie on the judges' scorecards. Like, they was carrying me on the judges' scorecards too.
Right.
It's like, bro, y'all already try to make me lose once.
Right.
They took the decision away from me
and
suspended me. Bro, they tried to carry me 3 times. My nigga, they already tried to make me lose, bro. They gave me a tiebreaker on the fucking scorecards.
Right.
A tie?
Right.
But the fight wasn't even that close for it to be a 2-round fight, bro. They was already trying to cheat, bro. Boxing is crazy.
No more than 3 rounds.
Boxing is crazy, bro. Like boxing, don't nobody gotta go to college for this shit. And ain't no schools, this shit. You get into boxing and you just do what you know how to do. Like, it's nobody governing nothing in the sport of boxing. There's no governing bodies in the sport of boxing.
Tell me he ain't talking.
These niggas can really do whatever they want to do, bro. Like, real shit. I'm telling y'all some real shit. As far as the commissioner shit, like, I'm telling you, I'm not tripping off the suspension. I am not tripping off the 90-day suspension.
90 days. See, he was messing up with the 9 months.
The only thing I'm tripping off of.
90 days.
Why did y'all take my win from me? And it's not like... No, that's not what I'm tripping off of. I'm going to take that back. That's not what I'm tripping off of. Okay, y'all took my win from me. Why did y'all feel like y'all had to make me an example? That's the only thing I'm tripping off of. Okay, you took my win away from me. All right, fuck it. Okay, I got paid. I don't give a fuck.
I got paid.
9-day suspension. Try to cheat on the judges' scorecards. Okay, we got past all that. Why did y'all make me an example, though? Tell you, a fight.
Right. And why did they make him an example? It's real, man. I'm rocking with Keyshawn in this. Look, y'all. I'm not here, like, I'm not being soft on him or nothing like that. You can hold him accountable, but at the end of the day, he didn't go out and commit no crime. It's a hiccup, bro. He made a mistake. He ain't calculate, he ain't do his homework. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't studied the rules and he wasn't prepared for the mistake that he made, right? But I'm not about to crucify him, bro. I'm not about to be calling him all out his name, Kiki. You calling them girl names. I'm not about to do all of that, bro. Dude made a mistake. He a hell of a talent. This is why they doing this to him, and they don't like the fact that he outspoken like that. I'm gonna just call it what it is. I think that's part of it too. And they want to humble this kid because he talks so much. They try to do it, and it's essentially with the scorecards. That fight is competitive, is what Albright was on the night. That was a damn unanimous decision win, in my opinion. Yeah, for Keyshawn. I don't understand how they've seen it a draw on any scorecards. I don't know what fight they was watching. This dude ain't lose more than 3 rounds max, and that's being generous in a 10-round fight. I don't see how they overreacted like that and gave this dude a bunch of rounds that he didn't win. Just was weird to me. It was weird. LWBoxing, the fax machine, aka the plug, is in the building. What's good, bro? What's good, Dub? Part twice. What's good, family? I want to see him and Andy. Yeah, I love to see it whenever they set that up. You know what I mean? That's something I think he always gonna want, because it's gonna be, they got a backstory and it's always gonna be looming over his head as long as they in boxing. I really talking about the Shakur Stevenson is promoting his own fight for the 16th that will help him in the long run. Hey man, Alden, not only that, but you think he making these appearances just he waking up and he's saying, you know what, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna make my appearance here. Like, what I'm saying is, more than likely that's Top Rank being involved, but people are not seeing it the typical way that they're used to fights being promoted. So they it's a consensus that the fight is not being promoted at all. I think that's a miscalculation. I just think people not paying attention, and you clearly are. He definitely promoting his own fight. He's doing several interviews. L-Dub sent me something too. They definitely promoting it. Like, he making his rounds, bro. That's promotion. That, I don't know what people don't get. That's promotion. You think he hitting these specific places with nobody, you know, coming to him and saying, hey man, this is something you need to be doing for your fight, man? Come on, think about it. As a young brother with potential, they're trying to stop him early. I'm telling you, Key won 8-2 in my opinion. That's what I had it, bro. Texas did the same thing to Chris Arreola versus Travis Cosmo, testing positive for weed. Oh, so they did. They took his win away. Appreciate the fax machine in the building. So they did this before, because he kept saying this. I couldn't remember who in recent memory. I was thinking Chris Pearson and them, but that was a longer time ago. I remember a couple of TMT fighters had got popped for I think marijuana back some years back. Suspended for 90 days. Arreola was outspoken. They made an example of. All right, so they did. They made, appreciate L-Dub as always, man. That's why I call him the fax machine. It rain of peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Feeling good. We did it live on Charlie Benavidez press conference. Yeah, I was in there listening, man. That was funny, man. Gertz was good with it. Safe travels, bro. Next Gen was good with it. Like the post where somebody was asking why the fight ain't being promoted. Yeah. And I think people make too much out of that, right? I think people make too much out of that, right? He could like it, like, you know, you probably could say, yeah, the fight need to be promoted more, but I think people are being a little bit quick on the trigger with the promotion of the fight, I think. You know what I'm saying? Jay Grant was good with it. So they say, ain't have they definitely not. And he stopped him from gold twice. Yeah, Andy definitely stopped him from gold. Andy, what? Don't Andy got a couple gold medals, don't he? Jonathan Hall said pivoting. And Key got 2 different fan bases. Smart to do them 2 different interviews, right? Yeah, Bootleg Kev in the Pivot podcast. It was smart, and I think that's his team. I think that's them working. You know what I'm saying? And I just think people not seeing it the typical way they used to seeing it. You get what I'm saying? Right. You did say that. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, man. That's funny. Salute to my guy, L-Dub, man. Always coming in with the facts, man. Let's finish playing this. So Chris Arreola
got overturned in boxing history, bro. Just think about that. Think about it. I'm talking all the way down to Sugar Ray Robinson and them, Muhammad Ali and them. A fight never got overturned in boxing history. Oh, 2023, Keyshawn Davis talked so much shit. We're going to take his fight away from him.
Man, I'm telling you.
But why? But why? But why?
This dude is really a character, I swear, y'all.
But why? Next time I go to Texas, I swear I'm gonna go to the commission. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, come here, talk to me, come talk to me. Was it you that made the decision to take my shit away? Cause I bet they said, yeah, 90-day suspension, we gonna do that. Nah, that's not enough. We gotta take his fight away and really show him a lesson so he won't do this again. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They really threw that in there on some shit like, yeah, we gonna show him. I'm telling you.
Listen, I could always agree with that, Alden. I believe guys could always get better defensively, especially after seeing his last fight where he clearly got hit with some shots that you typically don't see him get hit with. But I think the deeper assessment with this kid is if you just look at the small body of work that you got in front of you, right? You would have had, 10 fights. Now it's back down to 9. You say, but we still see that fight. You see that small body of work right there? I asked myself, in all of those fights, how many rounds is he losing combined in all of these fights? And this dude don't give up a ton of rounds either, right? Now, he might not be winning to the level that I think some people is expecting from him because they just hung up on the way he talked. I'm not crucifying him for that. I understand promotion and selling yourself, and especially when you over there in Top Rank, you better know how to open your mouth when it's time, man. I think he got that down pat, but I don't know, man. I just don't see this kid lose a ton of rounds, and I've been watching him since he turned pro. So he pretty much wins his fights impressively. You know what he got about? I think six knockouts, 5-6 knockouts, and 9-10 fights. So he get guys out of there as well. I see him put his punches together well, but I seen some mistakes in the last fight. I think he was a bit eager. I think he really wanted to prove something, and he fought a certain way that put him in position to take shots that he shouldn't have had to take, in my opinion. I think his defense is even better than what he showed the last time out. I mean, if you just look at the time before that, he didn't lose a single round. If you look at the time before that, got a knockout, didn't lose a single round. So you got to really pay attention to what this kid is doing inside the ring as opposed to what he's saying when he's promoting and selling himself. Like, I think people got to be able to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? There's promotion and selling yourself, making sure people are aware of who you are and where you stand. And then there's getting in the ring and showing it. And I think if you just look at, like I said, the small body of work that you got in front of you, he don't give up a lot of rounds. And people keep saying he fighting cab drivers and nobodies. But if you just look at the resume, he's fighting guys with 2-3 times more experience than he has, right? So fighting some veteran guys with, a lot of pro experience that don't have the most losses, right? I seen a lot worse opposition early in a guy's career. So I think he in a good space. Again, he just got to get on top of this weed and this stomach situation, man. And so it don't be a recurring issue in his career, man. The last thing he need is to be held back because he indulges in the festivities, man. Be that do the same with Jermaine Ortiz, be all right. This is pretty close. Yeah. You know what? Albright and Ortiz, that could have been even closer than their fight, right? I just don't think this kid lose a lot of rounds. So my criticism for him is not as harsh as what other guys are, because some people are focusing on what he say, simply what he say, and they feel like it's not lining up with how he fight. I understand that. But I'm separating the two, that talking and promotion stuff. I get that, but I'm paying attention to what he do in the ring as well, and the things that I hear about him around these boxing gyms and these boxing circles from some of these fighters, man. So he just got to stay poised and stay focused, man, and keep it going. Keep to be more aggressive in there, but he might have lost 3 rounds in 10-round fights of his career. I'm telling you, Deontay, exactly. And he was being a little aggressive in that fight. I think he was being a little extra front foot heavy, you know what I'm saying? But he was going outside himself a little bit in that last fight, and that's why I think he gave up a couple rounds, 2-3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do a PBC, trying to get the MGM Grand January 13th. Appreciate that, Dub. Always dropping the info. The tummy aches, it's a problem. He says he need to get that checked. Nah, real talk. From what I heard, he got some issue that caused him to pull out of fights before. So, he need to get in front of that. That's important. Get in front of it.
Bro, I can feel it in my soul, bro. I can feel it in my soul. It was like, yeah, we're going to take his fight away from him. Take a fight. That's really going to get his attention. That's really going to make him know he can't fuck with us. That's really going to, I'm telling you how these people think, bro. I'm telling you, I'm in this shit. I'm telling you, like, I'm so lit right now. I'm sitting around crisscross applesauce in front of my rental car. I'm chilling hard as a bitch.
He said crisscross applesauce. He wow. Nah, Nah, Keyshawn is a damn fool. He needs to be stopped.
Because I bet they said, yeah, 90-day suspension, we gonna do that.
You heard him.
Nah, that's not enough. We gotta
y'all.
take his fight away and really show him a
Marcus,
lesson,
what's
so he
good
won't
with
do
the
this
family?
again.
Bro?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They really threw that in there on some shit like, yeah, we gonna show him. I'm telling you, bro. I can feel it in my soul, bro.
Listen to him.
I can feel it in my soul. It was
He's
like,
an
yeah, we gonna
idiot,
take his fight away from him. Take a fight. That's really gonna get his attention. That's really gonna make him know he can't fuck with us. That's really gonna. I'm telling you how these people think, bro. I'm telling you, I'm in this shit. I'm telling you, I'm so lit right now. I'm sitting around crisscross applesauce in front of my rental car. I'm chilling hard as a bitch.
Crisscross applesauce is crazy, yo, on the live.
Hey, I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping, bro. Like, bro.
Nah, this my guy right here, man. Nah,
Tyson Fury status.
I rock with Keyshawn, yo. He's
you know what I'm saying?
Fool,
like,
bro.
the fight's gonna be in Vegas. The fight's gonna be in Norfolk, like, you know, Texas.
Crisscross applesauce, chilling in my rental
car.
Like,
y'all good. I ain't never gonna. Texas is never gonna get a big fight. Y'all could try them other athletes and shit. You know, the Texans, college football teams, you know, basketball teams and shit. But like boxing, like, y'all gonna make y'all money with shit. Like, I'm sorry, Texas, but I ain't never coming main event fight out of them type shit. You know what I mean?
This dude's an idiot, bro. Oh man.
Me no better, babe.
Bro. Ashley's Corner, what's good?
Stay up. Bro, I'm the only athlete that acknowledged that shit all on social media. Bro, what boxer y'all know kept it a buck like that on social media and still don't give a fuck? Come on, bro, y'all tripping, bro. I'm really.
That man said crisscross.
I done told y'all about my situation. I done said, yeah, this, that, and third. And I done said, y'all still on my live talking about this shit. Like, bro, y'all gonna realize I'm not one of these other fighters out here. I've been saying that shit. I'm different. I do what's right, and I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm sorry. I do what's right, and I do what I want to do. I'm working on my mouth. I do what's right, and I do what I want to do, bro. Like, in any given circumstances. You know what I mean? So like,
only kept it a buck and then fuck only tested. Right. Appreciate Dub adding that fact in there. I needed that, man. See, that's why I appreciate you, bro, because I was asking. I could not remember that. I would not have remembered that at all.
I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. Like,
until you said it.
Like, people out here, like, I'm gonna preach a little bit. Like, people out here, you know, it's easy to buy certain shit. Cars and shit. Chains. Clothes. Food. Certain shit is just easy attainable. Like, when you see shit on TV, oh, buy this, oh, buy that. Why is never like commercials on TV saying, you know, buy this land, buy this building,
I ain't gonna lie,
buy this school,
talk right here.
Buy these acres? Why is never commercials on TV promoting businesses just to promote the business?
You talking
why
real
is like
talk?
No commercials like?
Nah, Jay, he said not yet. Jay, he said
it's always commercials
right
about
now.
easy shit you can obtain
not
and
right now.
Put money in other companies' pockets.
Man, he talking something.
We need to get out
right
that mind frame of that shit. Somebody told me, look, stop listening to music all day, every day, and go listen to a podcast instead of you listening to music paying their bills, the rappers' bills, the singer bills. You go listen to a podcast and go learn some shit.
Yeah.
On YouTube or something. Go learn something. Instead of paying my bills, listen to music and shit.
You know what I'm saying? My Leonard Ellerby voice. You heard him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop going and buying all these chains. What are you buying all these chains for? Especially if you're an athlete, you're an entertainer.
You heard him.
Everybody already know you got money. What the fuck you need a chain to show that you got money for? I mean, shit. I had a deal. A guy that's giving me a Cartier VVS Diamond Cartier watch, a bust down Cuban link with a bust down pendant for only $7,000. Pay the rest on the back end. But like, I could put that same $7,000. Oh, that's not that much for a Cartier watch and a bust down chain and shit. I could put that same $7,000 on a car put that car on Tiro or make my own rental car company, and boom, now I got a whole rental car company starting with one car.
Big Tech was good with it, bro. How you
Now
feel?
that's 7,000. You done made that 7,000 back within a month. Now you can go get
Right.
you a chain and you still making residual income. Like,
Now, do he sound like a dummy? Do he sound like a dummy? Now, look, I'm not trying to say he no genius and he got it all figured out. But as quick as people jumped on his case for making that mistake, smoking the weed, getting caught up, getting his win overtook, getting suspended, messing up his momentum, ruining another potential fight that he had right down the road, I get it. But he's speaking a lot of facts and he's speaking with intelligence. This is why I find ways to give guys their credit when they show growth. Listen, he made the mistake and it don't seem like he too, sorry about it. And for obvious reasons, right? He moving forward. This man, I think, what is some news is the fact that he did purchase his first home instead of going to buy the chains and the watches and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I do like the way he's speaking at the end of this build right here, man. I like what he was saying right here. He talking. He went from talking about commercials, why they don't show, us, telling us to buy homes and property and acres. They don't do none of this. Buy this land, but they'll tell you what kind of clothes to buy and what food to eat, right? So I think he's speaking a lot of sense right here. So it goes to show you that even though he's 24 years old, you obviously could tell with the way he handling this situation as a youngin'. But I think he got part of his head in the right direction, man. Whether people want to look at him as the bad guy or not because he got caught up, I just don't think that's the end all be all. I'm gonna wait and see how he learned from it. But again, it's good to see that this is where his mind is at, and he done purchased his first home. And again, that's not gonna make a lot of headlines because it ain't the juicy thing to talk about how he really focused, and he's a lot smarter than what people give him credit for. And it goes to show you that no matter how much we like these dudes, how good of an athlete we think they are, they still not above making mistakes. They human. Their superior skills in boxing don't make them above being human people and making mistakes. And I think as long as people understand that, you could not crucify a guy the first time they mess up. You get what I'm saying? And you kind of see it with I'm gonna talk about Jared Anderson a little bit too, man. But I'm gonna play the rest of this. But I like what Keyshawn is saying in this, man. He got some focus to him, and I like it, man. Why waste money on expensive jewelry when you can buy a home, right? And then make that money off the home, which will then pay for the jewelry, Barbara D. So it's like he ain't even completely shooting it down. He ain't even knocking it. But he like, before you do that, you can take that money, put it over here, make some money, take that money that you made over here, then buy that stuff, and you're still making your money. So I like his energy. I like the fact that he put pen to paper and purchased his first home, and I think that's good for him, man. That's a bright spot, man. I like it. I like it. Be in boxing news, my bro. Appreciate you pulling up. I see Keyshawn talking this. Okay, yeah, I like it. I like this kind of talk. And again, now I'm not trying to be funny. If you go look for this video, it's going to be chopped up. In the most part, the only thing people are going to focus on is how he was snapping at the Texas commission. And he really didn't go that hard. He wasn't even disrespectful about it. He just said he want to ask some questions, right? You get what I'm saying? But that's all you're going to hear in this video. You're not going to hear this part of it when he talking with sense, because people want to push that narrative that he's a fool, that he's a dummy. But he let you know right here, he got some sense to him, man. I ain't saying he got it all figured out, and I ain't saying he's the smartest young fighter in the world, but he damn sure ain't no dummy. He damn sure ain't no dummy. This is refreshing to hear a 24-year-old speak this way, especially when he was in the process of buying his own home, and that's exactly what he did. So whether or not somebody put him up on game, it's good to see that he up on game, and I like what I see from him, bro. Hanging around, but business advisor Ismail Henson. Henson was negotiating the Spence fight on Buzz behalf. Henson in the pictures with Keyshawn, purchased first home. Salute the dub, again with the plug, aka fax machine, always adding something to the chat. Appreciate you, bro. And you see, there it go, man. So I like his focus, Dub. I like where he at with it, man. Keep being smart, Keyshawn, man. Keep being smart. Find a way to smoke weed without getting in trouble if that's what you're going to do, and you'll be all good, bro. You know what I mean? Stay focused, stay the course, man. He in a real good position. You just got to keep winning.
Like, we need to get out of the habit of buying shit to put money in other motherfuckers' pockets. We gotta get out of that habit. We gotta get out of that habit of buying shit to put money in other people's pockets. Period. Like, period. Like, yo, stop paying for rent. Stop paying for rent. You pay rent for a whole year and calculate that money you just spent on rent. That is a down payment for a crib. Now, everybody say they don't have a down payment for a crib. Okay, get a loan. Get a loan from the bank. Get a loan. Damn. Build your credit. Get a loan. Buy a crib in your personal name so the government cannot take nothing in your personal name. Don't put it in your business name. Put your crib in your personal name.
Yeah, out here talking some talk.
Listen to my name ain't the businessman for no reason. I can really be out here and talk business but I want to get up here and yell and scream and talk boxing and talk crazy shit. I'm gonna start coming up here and talk necessary shit. You know what I mean?
I like it.
Because when I was coming up, I didn't know this stuff like that. I wish somebody was telling me hardcore, how I would say it, like it's, I'm not beating around the bush. I'm gonna start coming over here and talk about realistic shit. I ain't gonna keep coming here and talk about boxing and I'm gonna not
get along. That
good, in reality, I don't give a fuck. Ooh. In reality, I don't care. I'm trying to get this money on. Hey, I'm trying to get this money on, cuz y'all like crazy.
I like this, Keyshawn.
Y'all crazy. Like I say, whoever the fans want me to fight. Whoever the fans want me to fight. Why? Why do I always say that? Because it's going to be a big money fight. I don't care if Kid Austin keep calling me out. Build it. At this point, I don't even care who I fight. I don't care if it's the weakest link or the toughest link. I don't care what y'all talking about. Everlast, what's good, G? Hey, long story short, stop buying stuff to put money in other people's pockets. Word statement of the day. Stop buying stuff to put in other people's pocket. When you spend money, make sure you're spending it on something that's going to give you a return. Stop buying stuff to put in other people's pocket. Stop always listening to music. Go listen to a podcast so you can learn something, so you can learn how to get that loan. Go listen to something so you can learn something. Stop always listening to music. Music that do nothing but tear you down and tell you go buy thousands of chains that you can't really fucking afford.
You go nuts then, Keyshawn.
Our culture music ain't gonna do nothing but tell you fuck thousands of bitches, buy thousands of chains, and tell you how good life is when it's really fucking not. Tell you, a lot of them guys out there don't go to sleep good at night. A lot of guys out there promoting all that shit, they only look good on camera. Y'all don't know what they really got going on behind the scenes. I'm trying to tell you, read the Bible, podcast, learn some shit, pray, and you be all right. I'm gone, man. Businessman out. We be back tomorrow. Let's get it.
Nah. Keyshawn, bro. This man is a fool, man. I like it, though, man. I like the way he closed out the rest of that, man. He started out a certain way. And again, I don't think he went that crazy on the Texas Commission. He is supposed to care about it, but he don't care to the point where he running around sulking over it, right? It is what it is. I know with his team around him, somebody obviously got his mind on business and sharp in that area. So he obviously going to find a way to get ahead of this marijuana situation. I doubt if they allow this to continue to be a recurring theme in his career where it kind of holds him back from being great. I just don't think that'll be the case, man. It is refreshing to hear that aside from getting suspended for smoking the weed and getting a 90-day suspension, getting your win took and overturned to a no contest, he did purchase his first home. He did get into a little bit of business stuff up here. It's a lot of times we ask for these dudes to grow up or mature. Man, at least he got it in that area, but that doesn't mean he won't make mistakes, as we just seen with the situation in Texas. So I just want to see what's next for him, man. I hate the fact that this happened to him because I think he was building some good momentum. I think that Jose Pedraza fight would have been a damn good fight for him to get. You get what I'm saying? And it's in a timely manner. They're keeping him active and keeping him moving. That's what he wanted. So that's what I hate for him the most, man. The fact that he can't, that fight is not on, I'm guessing, and I don't know where he's gonna go exactly from there, but that 90 days away is by. He got to stay smart, keep his mind focused on business. If he gonna be the businessman for real. Al Booger, what's good with it, bro? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, right. All right. Facts, Barber. Booger, what's good with it? Music, very important, but I know what you mean. Right, absolutely. Jonathan Jackson, what's good, Jonathan? How you feeling, bro? What's good with it, man? But yeah, man, I like this about Keyshawn. So again, you probably don't hear too many people talking about the fact that he purchased the home, and he seemed to have his mind pretty strong in the business area, man. So I hope he continue to lead by example as he been doing, right? I think purchasing his first home at 24 is a good sign. Instead of going out splurging and blowing his money, he investing in his money. And I think that lets you know that he's not as dumb as what people might think he is for making this mistake that he made, right? It's a dumb mistake, right? But he's a human person, right? He's 24, he's still learning, but he obviously got a good head on his shoulders. So I'm gonna always root for the dude, man. I just really wanted to see that Pedraza fight for him because I think he could have really made some stuff happen with that. William Old School, what's good, my brother? How you feeling? Free Keyshawn Puffy Davis. You get what I'm saying? Puffy Davis out here purchasing his home. Salute to my guy Al, man. We got on Devin versus Regis. Randy Savage in the building. What's good? Macho Man. What's good with it, Randy? I think it's a competitive fight, 50-50 fight. It could be a tale of two different halves. It depends on what kind of fight Regis brings. I think Dev is going to look to stay on the outside and box, use the jab, tie him up on the inside, not let him get his shots off, and utilize the footwork. I got Dev winning on points, man. I think Regis can make this fight very tough, entertaining, but he got to come with the right game plan. He's not without skill or talent. I don't think this would be a complete wash. But I do got Dev winning. Gonna call smoking weed dumb because I was dumb. The one dumbass dude. Now I'm telling you, Jonathan, me too. Talk to him, man. He was talking some real talk right here. He's talking some real talk. Salute to the Queen of Rain, man. But yeah, man. So I again, man, salute to Keyshawn, man. I just really, I suspect that him and his team, like I said, will do things in a different manner moving forward. And I think as long as they communicating and on the same page, he'd be all right, man. This ain't like he went out there and committed a crime, got himself locked up. And I ain't even saying that's the end of the world because, again, dudes are not above making mistakes, much like, the young Gerardo Anderson, man. So, again, salute to Keyshawn, man. It's dope, man. Purchasing your first home, that's something probably a lot of people won't talk about. They won't speak about your business mind and, some of the things you hit on in this Instagram live, but we just did, right? So we know the kid is smarter than what some people give him credit for. And let's just see how smart, you know what I mean? He's able to be after getting caught up. Let's see if he learned from it. And then I wanted to talk about this for a second too. I really hate situations like this because it's less about boxing, it's more about personal life. But it's a reason why I decided to speak on this with this Jared Anderson situation and him getting arrested and what they say, being under the influence, for improperly handling firearms in a vehicle while knowingly under the influence. I mean, this is definitely not a good look for a young fighter, especially like him that's making his way through the ranks, and he don't expect to be in boxing long. But when you set yourself back like this, bro, you subject yourself to being in a situation where you might not be good. So I think it's very important for Jared Anderson right now. And I can't say I don't know what he was doing, what he had going on. I only know what they put out there. They saying liquor, alcohol and marijuana coming from the car, and then you had a firearm locked in a glove box. I'm not gonna crucify you for that, but it's the recklessness in which you was moving that I could hold you accountable for. And I think if anybody knows, especially after spending some hours, until you bail out, you had some time to reflect. So I hope that this dude moves smarter from here on out because you do got a bullseye on your back, whether you think so or not. But I hear a lot of people going a lot of different ways saying he ain't gonna make it. He'll never be champion. And I just don't know, right? I just don't know. I mean, I've seen worse things happen to boxers in boxing and them still going to be very successful, right? I'm not saying he's going to be that guy, but at the same time, I can't see why he can't be that guy. Now, this is just, I think the first time that he's been caught up in any capacity, you know what I'm saying? I think this is his first quote unquote mistake. So I think everybody's entitled to make mistakes, man. It's just how do you rebound from them? How do you respond from them? You know what I'm saying? How do you learn from them? Again, if you're a guy like him that's not going to be in boxing that long, you're not going to be around in boxing that long, you want to make sure all your moves are calculated and they make sense. You don't need setbacks. You don't need hiccups. You don't need unnecessary roadblocks, because you already could run into those things just dealing with the sport of boxing on a day-to-day basis anyway. So I think it's all about learning, man, and it's okay to make the mistake, but it's not okay to make the same mistake over and over and over again. And right now, this is just the only thing we know that he got caught up for. So I'll say just give him a chance to learn from it, right? See if he actually learned from it. See if it was just a matter of him having too much fun and not, you know, just being careless. Like, or is this a one-off, or is this going to be a recurrent thing now? I'm not ready to, you know, hold him in that light and put that on him, but it's never a good look, right? But I think this dude is going to be him unapologetically. I think if you hear the things that he said, especially, it's the reason why I got this little clip up here, because people seem to be surprised, but I mean, he's pretty straightforward with what you're going to get with this dude. And he look at boxing like a job. Like, he don't sound like he has that same drive and passion that everybody else has for it, right? He don't pass me as a guy that's really in it for legacy. Like, he said so. So when he say things like what he said at the end of this fight, it just lets you know that he don't plan on being around long at all. So like, something like this is probably not even outside of the norm for him, but I hope this is not a regular occurrence, because you would hate to see him self-destruct or self-sabotage his own career, getting his own way. Like, I would hate to see that for him. But I mean, I'm just not surprised by you know, guys making mistakes. You get what I'm saying? It's an eyebrow raiser when you hear like, damn, Jared Anderson arrested, you know, alcohol, marijuana, you gun in the car, locked in the glove box. You hear all that, and it's like, damn, Jared out here tripping. But I don't know if Jared out here tripping, or it was just a case of him, a one-off situation where he wasn't being on his A game, on his P's and Q's. And like I said, man, he young, and with that inexperience, with that young age comes inexperience, and it leaves room for error, especially when you get into some type of a bag like what he doing in boxing, man. He doing it the right way all the way up until this point, right? I think a lot of people crucify the kid for being so straightforward, but I mean, he said it when he's as honest as what he was in this post fight right here, in this, you know, this little clip. Like, it's hard to ignore it. Like, if you listen to what he said, he's going to move a certain way, because the same thing that drive these other fighters is not what's driving him. I truly believe he just sees it as a way out of any possible, you know, financial struggle situation. I think he understands that he's very talented, and I think with that talent, he understands if he focus and he keep his nose clean long enough, it can get him to where he need to be financially, and then he can go on and do other things. So I think this is just this boxing for Jared Anderson, I think, is like a springboard to catapult him into just living a better life and putting him in a position to do something outside of boxing. And I think a lot of people give him a lot of flack for it, but he could just be fake and sell us on legacy until he can make all the money he need. He make his biggest bag, then he turn around and tell us F legacy. He was always about the money, right? Because we just had one of our favorite fighters do that to us, right? At least he's not doing that. So I appreciate the honesty, even if his approach and his honesty might be a bit much for people, and it might turn some people off, because he ain't sitting there telling you it's all about legacy, and he the most passionate and he gonna fight till he 40. That's not in his plan. So I don't knock him for it. I respect it, but I think, you know, he's given himself a very small window to succeed at the highest level. And I think with situations like this, it can set you back. You don't need setbacks when you already gave yourself such a small window in the sport of boxing, right? You don't need nothing to kind of stop you from getting where you need to get. And let's make no mistake about it. My biggest concern with the way his outlook on boxing is not the fact that he won't be able to make it to be a world champion. It would be that I think his thought process doesn't provide him with longevity, the way he thinks he's not going to be around for a long time, right? So I think, you know, knowing that, and knowing that he's cool with it, it's like I don't see what he's saying as much of a problem unless he thought this way, but he was a guy that was really trying to make, you know, a real legacy type career out of this. It's just not what he doing. This is not what he on. It's not what he doing. I think it's a means to an end, and he could see with a clear eye view. I think, yeah, it was Van Haren. B-Dog, salute, family. Salute to everybody in the building. So I don't know. I get it, but when I heard this and how honest he was, I just think his why is a little bit different than most fighters, and because of that, I think, you know, he gonna turn some people off, and some people gonna respect it for what it is. Hey, look, at least if he put the work in the gym and he perform under the lights, I'm cool with it. He can feel how he want to feel, but as long as you stand on business when you're in the ring, I'm cool. I'd be surprised if he was on the beauty road for Charlo. He was looking leaner than ever. Not sitting down in between rounds. They said he looked like the Canelo of old, and you know what that means. Like once they start, it's a lot of key little terms that people was referring to Canelo as, and I had a problem with that. But listen to this. This is real short, but this was eye-opening right here when he spoke like this, and this is not the first time he's been this honest, but he really put some things in perspective real quick in a few seconds right
Sending a statement to myself. I'm fighting for myself and I'm fighting for my family. As much as people want to hate on me for it, man, I'm a realist and I'm going to stay real, be real, and I'm going to say what's on my mind, man. So y'all can take it how y'all want. This is a business, this is a sport. I'm just doing my job. Take it how you want, bro. You can't force me or want me to be somebody y'all want me to be. I'm going to be myself, and I'm going to be that to the end.
Absolutely.
I mean, you just hear what he's saying right there. Hey, appreciate that, Dub. Appreciate that. I just checked this out. I could pull this up too. We'll pull that up. Yeah, I could play that. Appreciate you, Dub. I just seen it. I'm gonna play that too, just to add to that Keyshawn situation that he was talking about. So everybody is on the same page. Appreciate you, bro. Wouldn't be surprised if you're on the beauty. Oh yeah. But look. He said, look, man, he doing this for him. You can't force him to be somebody that you want him to be. And I think that's very telling. Like, if you just listen to what he's saying, like, people would love nothing more based on the skill set and the talent that he got, the potential. We would love for him to be talking legacy, and I'm in it to make the biggest and best fights possible. We would love to say that because we see the talent that he possessed, right? And we see what his potential could be, right? But I think the fact that he's very open and honest, and that's not what he pushing. He not selling us something that he, you know what I mean? And then going in another direction, right? He ain't lying to us. I think he's very honest. And I think that can help take him to where he needs to get. He's honest with himself. If he ain't nothing else, if he ain't, you know, your favorite fighter, because you hearing him talk legacy and talk about being a part of the biggest fights in boxing. Now, that dude won his bag, and he won his bag in a short amount of time so he can get up out of boxing and do other things, right? But I got to respect that honesty because we've had a ton of fighters through the years sell us on legacy and everything else when we clearly know they're about the money. I mean, it's a certain guy at 168 right now that been selling you legacy for years. Meanwhile, campaigning at his own weight class, getting popped dirty for drugs while they increase the limits. And more recent memory, he's at 68 and not having to fight 168 pounders is wild. So you've seen a lot of wild stuff in boxing. You've seen people mislead you. You've seen boxers lie to you. I think the thing where I give Jared Anderson a break is he being honest. And I think his honesty is what can get him to where he need to be. But he don't need, you know, these little minor setbacks and hiccups like the one he had being arrested, you know, with, you know, alcohol and it being under the influence and, you know, the smell of the marijuana, et cetera, the firearm in the car. You know what I mean? I think it's just all unnecessary press that you don't need for a guy that is trying to stay. He a low-key dude. He stay to himself. He don't seem like he like people all that much. So I think this situations like this only put people more in your business. And I think Jared Anderson, if you want to do yourself a favor, you just move a little bit smarter. Everybody make mistakes. I'm not jumping down these dudes. What is he, 23? Bro, if I got caught for some of the stuff I had going on at that age, bro, I wouldn't probably be here talking. So it's like, I can't crucify him. I get it. You know, you expect a certain standard from them because they're under the microscope and they've assumed the responsibility of being a professional fighter. So we expect more from them, right? So I get it, but we still can't let the fact that we see these as very superior talented athletes, man, they're not above making mistakes, man. These dudes gonna make mistakes just like anybody else. And we seeing some evidence of that in a couple of these recent situations. You got Keyshawn with the weed thing with Texas getting suspended, win overturned, no contest. You got Jared Anderson more recently getting arrested. And even though he bonded up out of there, so I hope he learned from this situation and move forward. It's all about learning, right? So I'm not as quick to jump on you when you make the mistake, because I know we all, you know, privy to making mistakes, man. We're gonna make them, right? But it's how you respond, right? And I don't expect no big statement from this guy. I don't expect no big open apology or nothing like that from him. But I think as long as he learned from this situation, it's not a loss. It'll definitely be a lesson. Could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse for him. And he's fortunate that he in a sport like boxing where this just won't ruin everything for him. This is something that he truly could sit back and learn from it and make the proper adjustments, man. Because I think if nothing else, we all want to see this man do well. And if your run in boxing is going to be short because you put that pressure on your back and you put that window on yourself, then so be it. I just want to see the best version of you while you're here. And I'm cool with that. Everybody don't want to box till they later 30s or 40. He open and honest. I'm not mad at it. As long as he stand on business. He said this is a job and he's just doing his job. And that's how he treated. So I think it's like, you know, he might enjoy himself outside of his job. Who knows? Or this could just be a one-off. But like I said, similar to the Keyshawn situation, it's just not something that you would want to see keep happening to him, right? Because you would hate to see this stop him from being who he could potentially be, even given that short-ass window that he given himself to be successful. And again, if he all about the bag and making money and taking advantage of the biggest opportunities that's coming to him, he don't need none of this things like this to get in his way and stop him from getting that potential bag. So again, I'm not crucifying Jared Anderson. I know people got a ton of different jokes, different things. For me, I see it as, man, these dudes human. And when I hear what happened and what the circumstances surrounding it, you hear the drinking, possibly marijuana, the gun. That's just for safety, right? But the other stuff is indulgent. And when you see this guy and you see how he kind of broke down with Roy and some of the pressure that he clearly got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. And I'm not saying there's no excuse for it, but that's me leveling with him as a human, man. He probably got a lot of people depending on him on the low, and he young as hell. And he's been blessed with this gift that I'm not even too sure that he fully understands what he got, right? Because of the way he's dealing with the way he speaks, right? He just understands that he's talented in something that he likes enough to stay disciplined enough to continue to do it, to try to get that bag, right? So I don't want to knock him for that, but I hope his his willingness to continue to do this, to try to feed his people and get in a better situation, I hope that's enough to propel him to get to where he need to get to. You get what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of guys that just lack the hunger and the love and the passion for the sport and the drive, they end up running into somebody that's a lot more hungry than them. And again, I think some of the issues or some of the concern for some of the fans of Jared Anderson or people that just support him, however you want to look at it, is, you know, with his mentality, people feel like he one day is going to run into somebody that's also fighting for the same things you fighting for, but also because they're passionate about it. They love the sport. They are chasing legacy. They want to be great, right? And some people feel like you're going to run into that level of hunger in another opponent, and that's going to be the reason you lose, because you only going in there about your bag and thinking about their money. Somebody else going to be going in there thinking about their livelihood, their career, their legacy, and everything else. So their why is just going to be a little bit more deeper than what yours is, right? And that could be a potential upset loss for him if he's not careful. But make no mistake about it, I think is with the talent and the skill set that he got, as long as he's putting in the work, he'll be fine, right? And don't lose interest in the sport, right? He got to stay. I don't care what he say. There's some level of hunger that exists in you for you to get up and do this every day. I don't give a damn what you trying to say. I ain't gonna be here for long, bro. It's something about boxing that makes you get up and say, "Hey, yo, I'm taking punches for a living, bro. I'm gonna go hit the bag today. I'm gonna go run these miles." There has to be something you enjoy or like about the sport, whether it's just what it can do for you financially, but it's something that's waking you up every day. And maybe that something will be enough to get you to where you need to get to. But again, You know, just be smarter with your moves because, you know, the bullseye on y'all, everybody watching y'all. Everybody not going to have the approach that I have. Some people going to nail you to the cross and crucify you for making a mistake. But I just, I've never met a person in my life that hasn't made a mistake ever. And I've seen some wild mistakes. I've seen some people get away with some things and, you know, it's a lot. So, you know, just these are one of the situations you hate to hear happen, but you don't want it to happen. But when it does happen, you like, all right, cool. At least he can learn from it. It's not the end of the world. He didn't go out and, you know, pull that firearm out on nobody or allow his intoxication to push him to do something way outside himself, right? He was just moving a bit recklessly from what I read. And I think given the age, man, you factor that in with having money, and it ain't a lot of no's probably right now in his life for him. So, you know what I mean? I know these dudes are prone to making some damn mistakes, man, but better I think to get them out the way early than later, right? Better to learn and bump your head a couple times early than late, in my opinion. And I think with him and Keyshawn, they both essentially with different situations, both bumped their heads, man. Probably get a glimpse of the industry and boxing and got, yeah, I'm telling you, real talk. Probably seeing the inner workings and how it move, how people grimy, how people just don't care, how it's a snake business. And he like, bro, I'm in here to get my bread. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say I always try to have a conversation where I'm not disregarding how nobody feels about him, right? The stuff he's saying, but I look at the other side of it as well. And it could be a reason. Nobody never asks his why. Why do you feel this way, right? Ain't like we're supposed to sit here and be his therapist, but in having a conversation, I just don't completely crucify him for the things that he's honest about. I respect the honesty, man. A lot of people will sell it to you and they'll do anything to get your money. They'll lie to you, sell it to you, and you know what I mean? So I think his honesty is refreshing in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Although it raises your eyebrow, make you wonder a little bit, but it's still refreshing. Thrill Hill, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? So I like him, man, but I'm going to play this last time for anybody who didn't catch this little quote. And I think this is just him being honest.
Sending a statement to myself. I'm fighting for myself and I'm fighting for my family. As much as people want to hate on me for it, man, I'm a realist and I'm going to stay real, be real. And I'm going to say what's on my mind, man. So y'all can take it how y'all want. This is a business. This is a sport. I'm just doing my job. Take it how you want, bro. You can't force me or want me to be somebody y'all want me to be. I'm going to be myself and I'm going to be that to the end.
Absolutely.
And I think at the end of the day, man, you can't be nobody but yourself. And hopefully, like what just the situation that just happened ain't so much a example of him being himself. Hopefully that was just him indulging at a certain time, having fun, and you know, wrong place, wrong time, kind of getting caught up. And this could be for the better because this little scare, little hiccup could kind of make you reassess your career and see things from a different light and decide to move smarter. And I hope that's the case with him. He is very young. This probably, you know, I'm pretty sure this won't be the only mistake he make in his life, but just hopefully these don't turn into a whole bunch of legal matters, the mistakes that he make, right? Point does I also look this point of view, some people identify to be hit what they do, with their struggle, transition to the next phase, right? And I think he already got an idea of what his next phase is. And I just know he know his end game is not just boxing. So it's I think it's layers to unpeel when you break down this dude's mentality, man. It's still got to be something that gets you up every day to go do this, man. So that you gotta want to be great. The dude get punched in the face, bro. Man, I think about all the jobs that is in the world, and you chose, you know what I mean, getting punched in the face. Now you could say boxing chose you because you're great at it, but something brought you to the gym. Something brought you to the gym. Whether it's the thought that you could just make money, but at some point it has to be something that constantly powers you through these workouts to stay consistent at it, right? So we'll see, man. We'll see how it turned out for him, but I'm just not big on kicking people while they're down and jumping all over people when they make mistakes, because I still make mistakes to this day. I'm pretty sure I'll make some more before it's all said and done. I'll probably make a mistake or two before the night. I'll mess around, know what I'm saying? But I'm just not here to tear him down. I want to be very clear, though. We can hold him accountable. You know what I mean? We ain't got to hold his hand about it. Look, bro, tighten up. Straight up and down, tighten up. You don't need to be moving like this. You want that bag? You say you want the bag, right? moving like that is going to take the bag out of your possessions. That's going to cause you to fumble the bag. And anything could have happened like in this situation, right? So I'm not jumping down his throat. But again, you want that bag. I have no issue with seeing you get to that bag, because I know on the way there's going to be some very good entertaining fights there. And if you're only going to be here for a short time, why not give it the absolute best version of yourself? Why not push to be the absolute best version of Jared Anderson until you done with it, until you hang them gloves up, then you go do all the partying you want to do. But again, I just want to point this out. Not everybody sacrifices at the same level with the same consistency. Not everybody's a Floyd Mayweather or Terrence Crawford. Like, those dudes are like hermits. The only thing they do is box. You get what I'm saying? Box, train, help people. Like that's how they live their life. Everybody's not going to be that. I know that might seem like it's the standard, but everybody, man, what Floyd did was, man, that's borderline insane to train as hard as he trained and not live life knowing you had access to anything you desired. Not everybody's going to have that Floyd Mayweather discipline, bro. Some people really going to bump their head a few times on the road, man, on the way there. You know what I'm saying? Hendall, what's good with the family? So just we all got demons we have to attend to be a better person in life. That's why I believe in not tearing dudes down. But now if it's like something recurring, I still don't have to tear them down. But my tone and the way I view them will be a lot differently. But I'm not as soon as you mess up, do you see Jared? See, it told you he messing up. He dumb. He's a drunk. Like, people will start doing that now. It's like, bro, I'm not going to do that to him yet. I want to see how he, respond from the situation. And again, don't expect no damn written out apology from this dude. I don't think he cared for people too much, but the ones that he know rock with him for probably obvious reasons, right? But let's pay attention to how he moved from here on out. I thought didn't he have a fight coming up or scheduled allegedly? I think the fight again recently. I think, but we'll see. Let's just see how you respond from it. That's why I'm big on that, to see how people learn from situations. It's easy to make a mistake because we all do it, right? It's easy, but take a lot more to respond better after the mistake. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see that's where he at. I want him to take a couple of these dudes in the top 10 down because he got the skill to do it. Facts, Jonathan. And we're going to have to, people still got to pay to, put asses in seats to see him. So, I mean, and McCree said, clearly doesn't see his identity or just that of a boxer, right? But a person capable of deciding for himself by his own volition, man. I'm telling you, man. And he volition. He just want to he just want to get to that bag and get up out of there, man. He want to be in and out like a robbery, I believe. But I ain't knocking it for him to do it. You just gotta stay locked in, man. And you don't need these type of setbacks because, again, what you want, situations like this only move you further away from that. And again, while that's critical in his situation where he don't need to make mistakes like this because he's already given himself a clock. He already on the clock, so to speak. He on borrowed time pretty much when you hear him speak. He's not going to be around. What do you say, 27? He's 23 now. That's like 4 years. So that 4 years to go by like that. So he just want to make every move his best move all the way until he hang him up. And I like to see him do that, man. So hopefully he learn from it. Salute to Jared Anderson and Team Anderson. Salute to Keyshawn, man. People make mistakes, but it's all how you bounce back and how you learn from them. And that determines whether it's a loss or a lesson. It's just that simple. And for him, I'm hoping this would just be a lesson. For Keyshawn, I'm hoping it'd be a lesson. But we got to wait and see what they do, right, and how they respond. My bad, y'all. I'm looking at something. He give him 3 more fights. He'll be a nightmare for Fury, Usyk, Joshua. Yeah, potentially. Zach B, what it do, homie? How you feeling? He said, bro, 23 hours. The devil himself. These kids are just trying to navigate their way through life. He went out, had a few drinks, and was strapped because the world is dangerous. I can't judge him. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's real. That is real, man. And when you say that, Zach, we're not justifying it or saying we're not okaying it. We just putting it in perspective. There's a lot worse he could have done. Now, that's bad enough, right? Because, obviously nobody want to be behind no wheel drinking and driving. Nobody, right? Because now you're endangering other people. So we're not saying it's cool, but we understand the mistake he made, and maybe this hiccup is a good thing for him. Just a little wake up call. Sometimes you need these on the way to where you going for you to realize you gotta tighten up. And fortunately for this situation, nobody had to get hurt or nothing like that. And you know, it's a learning experience, man. It's definitely, you know, a teachable moment for him. And I'm pretty sure, like I say, he got some strong people around him that's gonna tell him he need to tighten up. And I'm pretty sure he'll do that, especially if he want that bag like he say he do. Bro gonna tighten up, man. But salute to Big Baby Anderson. And Keyshawn, you know, look, he said a lot of good things at the end of that Instagram live, man. He talked some business stuff, man. He talked like he got a good head on his shoulders, man. He got a brain, man. So it's just unfortunate his win got took. But again, he just got to learn from him, his team, and the same with Jared and his team, man. They got to learn. They got a lots to stay on top of, man. And I got y'all boy. I got y'all boy Teofimo up here, man. Yeah, that's Teo. Teo the garbage, man. He said boxing. Teo said boxing is garbage without him, man. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, Teo said, man, boxing is trash without him. You feel me, Jonathan? So that's what it is. Mike, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Let's play this little clip. Teo be talking crazy, bro.
Are you Teofimo?
Fuck yeah, I'm Teofimo.
I thought you was retired. You a garbage man now?
Yeah, they pay better.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I gotta see you later.
Ah, man. Yeah, he said he got a little caption on this. He said boxing is garbage without him, bro. Because Teo crashed out. I'm telling you, Teo just said, yo, boxing, he said it paid better.
Are you Teofimo?
Fuck yeah, I'm Teofimo.
I thought you was retired. You a garbage man now?
Yeah, they pay better.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I gotta see you later.
So yeah, they pay better. As kids growing up, we have to make mistakes. He only has to focus on him because he's on TV. Still a kid, right? It took me to my 40s to get it, man. I'm telling you, Zach. And he got, I think some of those interviews, if you just listen to him, I think he's aware of the pressure that exists that's on his back. And I think he puts a fair amount of that on himself because he one bad night could change everything for him. And I think that's something that he so desperately wants to avoid. And then when you got that on you and you got the expectations of the people, then you got the expectations from yourself and from your family. I think when you're a young kid like that already feel like you ain't going to be here long, I just think that's a lot on them. And that's why you get, you know, some of the sound bites that you've gotten from Jared Anderson. So I just hope he's able to compartmentalize and, you know, assess his career in a way that could get him to where he need to be. I think Boots got the same drives. Yeah. It's like all boxing facts. Boots don't care about nothing else but boxing. Nothing else. Teo is one of a kind. Yeah, I'm telling you, Teo crazy. I'm not paying. Yeah, nah. He definitely ain't gonna get paid like this.
Are you Teofimo?
Fuck yeah, I'm Teofimo.
I thought you was retired. You a garbage man now?
Yeah, they pay better.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, I gotta see you later.
So they pay better. Yeah, this man is a fool, bro. Teo is a stone cold fool, yeah. He's a fool, but he's a damn good fighter. And focusing at the top of his game, he's one of the better fighters in the sport. I just hope he come back and quit with all this retirement talk. My bad, y'all. I just hope he quit with all this retirement talk. Nobody want to hear or see you talking about retiring Greg Hackett. I know his interview with Raymond Ford. Kid said Key and Shakur give him the best work in sparring. Yeah, man, you'll hear that about some bigger fighters. DEONTAY say that about you'll hear bigger fighters say that about Keyshawn. Some of the best sparring they got was from Keyshawn. Yeah, man. Hey, you know that Jersey boy Raymond Ford. I like Raymond Ford too. That's how you stay sharp, man. That's how you stay sharp. That is how you stay sharp, man. What else? Well, let me pull this up too, man. Might as well pull this up while I'm at it. Salute to Teofimo, but he's a character, man. He said boxing is trash without him, and he retired because the garbage man pay better, man. So Teo's a character, dude. Don't start, man. Trying to teach Bob a lesson. Yeah, nah, Bob gonna get his back in blood, bro. I'm telling you, he better chill. Trying to one up Bob Arum, man, that might not go well for him. You already see how that Triller situation ain't panning out. He should have learned from that. See, that was a teachable moment for Teofimo too. So he better tighten up. He best be tightening up, man. My bad, y'all. I'm telling you, the last time he tried to one up Bob, it almost went terrible for him. It almost went horribly wrong for him. Better leave that old man alone, man. Oh yeah, real quick before I play this, let me play this, y'all, from Dub. The L Dub ass sent me this. This was Henry Ramirez on Chris Arreola testing positive for banned substance. This is real quick. This is the older video. Appreciate you, Dub. I'm gonna play this for the people so they can hear it.
So the big news is that Christopher Arreola, he tested positive for a substance he wasn't supposed to. Right. He's not allowed to use. Got a 90-day suspension, was
right,
he?
Yeah, 90 days.
What's going on with that, man? How do you feel about that?
You know, I was pretty disappointed. The suspension actually is going to come off March 12th. You know what I mean? So he wasn't going to fight those 90 days anyways. Actually I paid a $750 fine last week in Texas. Wow. I took care of that, and so he'll be out suspension on the 12th, and he's probably going to fight in mid to late May.
Yeah, is there any opponents named so far?
No, there was actually a couple guys brought up. I really like one of them. Yeah. It would be a great Southern California fight, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. How do you feel about him, man? He stated, I think it was him that stated he just didn't really care about it, the ruling about testing positive or whatnot, suspension.
You know what? I mean, look.
Chris is Chris, we know, but
what Chris does in between his time, in between fights, I have no say so. Yeah. You know, he's gonna live his own life.
As his friend, don't you feel that you should be like, no, Chris, just you don't feel?
Okay. We've had countless talks with Chris. Countless. Chris is a grown man, can do what he wants. He trained hard, man. He trained hard for the fight. Trained very hard in training camp from Big Bear. What he does in between fights, that's his business, his life.
Yeah, well, but as his friend, you don't never you do talk to him. Listen, as a friend.
We've had millions of conversations with myself, Eamon, Dan Goosen. When Dan was here, Chris is gonna do Chris. He's gonna do what he wants. He's a grown man. He's about to be 35 years old. So all I can tell you is when he was in camp, he worked his ass off. He came in at 236 pounds, which is the lightest he's been in years. That's all I can control. Other than what he does.
Nah, Tio ain't did much. He just said boxing is trash without him. And they asked him, is he a trash man now? Is he retired? He said, yeah, because they pay better. Salute to my guy, William Old School. Appreciate you, bro. He said he need to take notes from Shakur. Don't say nothing bad till you leave his ass. Yeah. See, young boy got that part right. Ghost what it do, homie. Tio playing with his brain. He better be smart. The best at 140, one of the most disrespected world champion boxers in boxing. Definitely would have gotten 0 disrespect. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I like Tio though. I know a lot of people go in on him. I like him though. He's just silly, mean. That's why I brought him up though. He's a character too, man. But I think all that retired talk is just promotion. I think it's strategic. I don't take it serious. I don't see no reason why he would want to actually retire at a time like this. He at the top of his game, so it would be kind of stupid to retire at this point. And remember, he 1 minute he said he wasn't retired, he's coming out, then he back retired again. I think Tio just buying his time and waiting for the opportunity to present itself. And when the right one do, I think we'll see him back in the ring. But I like him though. Even done to his contract was up. Yeah, you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. Tio don't care. He go against the system. He believe in going against the system. We're getting banned for weed, but it's not for weed. Look how much weed you need to smoke for it to be illegal in boxing. It's a lot of weed. I mean, you talking about for Chris Arreola? Let me play the rest of this, y'all.
On his own personal time, in between fights, I have 0 control.
Yeah, does that kind of spoil his victory against Travis Kaufman?
Absolutely.
With no contest.
Absolutely, it does. You know, but I mean, I did speak to Al last week, and he's gonna be on network television again. So
Yeah. Do you feel as if he's heading down a path of self-destructing him?
I don't know, man. I mean, look, as he tested dirty for weed. I don't smoke. I drink.
It's legalized nowadays. Some places.
I'm not gonna make light of it.
But is that really a bad thing, weed? What's your take on that?
It's not a great thing, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it's fucking marijuana.
It's almost like tobacco nowadays for this generation.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, I'm not, the thing that really pissed me off is, the thing when it first came out, people were stating steroids.
Yeah.
And I knew for a fact it wasn't.
No,
so I had asked a few people, before you're going to put something out, find out the facts. And then they reply back to me, well, since you're replying, what are the facts? I said, no, do your fucking homework before you're going to put something irresponsibly out like that. Steroids and weed's far different.
Wow. So they really did shoot the
we're gonna try to get away from home even longer now. We're gonna try to go. I'm probably gonna do a training camp in Phoenix. We'll probably do 8 to 10 weeks.
Man. So that's what's up, man. Salute the dub, man. So they suspended Chris Arreola 90 days, took his win, overturned his joint, and yeah, man. So they got him the same way they got Keyshawn. Keyshawn. So they got him. Okay, so Keyshawn is the only one. Nah, B-Dog. Yeah, and I appreciate Dub. That's why he came in here. He added that. So Chris Arreola also was another one. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Man, but yeah, man, that marijuana stuff, I think, is a little bit harsh for boxing. I think they already have it hard enough. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as it's not a performance enhancer and stuff like that, I don't think wins should be taken back. But that's just my opinion on it, right? I have no say in it, but that's just how I see it. That's definitely how I see it. That's definitely how I see it. Oh, man. I also, PGH Big Dog, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? You can't avoid it easily. Don't take direct every time you won't get banned. True. Alex Holly fight November 25th. Okay, man, that promotion prospect. Yeah, I think so too, Dante. I think he is. I think you're right. I think you're right about that, bro. I think you're right about that. I had a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I seen you been asking me, is it legal? Yeah, it's crazy, Ghost. They just got to be smart and aware of all things, you know what I'm saying? Like boxer talk crazy. Yeah, T.O.'s entertaining, bro. He good for boxing. When he's fighting, an active T.O. is good for boxers. An active, focused T.O. is great for boxing, in my opinion. But just got to see what's next for him. And I did some reading too, man. I came across an article with Boxing News 24, man. I'm going to just touch on this briefly because I don't expect too much to come from it. But I'm hearing that Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz is back in talks for a fight in 2024, possibly. So, I mean, I hope that report is accurate. I hope that Andy Ruiz actually sits his ass at the table, squares some business away, and get his ass in the ring with Wilder. We need to see Wilder back in the ring sooner than later. I definitely would like to see him get in there with Andy Ruiz. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I think it'd be a good fight for him and Andy. But I think he sparks Andy, and I think that's why, Ruiz has been dragging his feet for making this fight. I think he want to get heavily compensated for the ass whooping that he possibly going to take. You said Teo entertaining, but very overrated. You think he overrated? It really messed up like no other sport. Test for man. Yeah, the testing be wild, man. I think as long as it's not PEDs, man, fall Bizak. The top rank should run a class for their fighters. Athletes testing for the diuretics and juice. Teo definitely good for the sport. Right, buckle up. He is. I think Andy wants to cash out. I think so too, B-Dog. I think he wants the absolute most money possible. I ain't mad at that, but don't go wasting our time again and wasting Wilder and them time and pricing yourself out. Be realistic and go in there and make a fight. Because that AJ win ain't aging well for you at all, buddy. Yeah, right. I don't never want to see Wilder in the PFL playing around with no Francis Ngannou. I ain't gonna hold you. The best resume all the young. So yeah, T.O. is valid. T.O. is valid to me, y'all. Valdez and Canelo was clean. Nope. You know they wasn't, bro. You know they wasn't nobody want to fight Wilder. C. Jones from Wilder kind of had a list of boxers who refused to fight for $4 million. Facts, Hen Dog. I seen that. I heard about that. I heard about Malik Scott talking about it too. With guys turning down title shots left and right. I heard about it. I want to fight Wilder. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, and more. Yeah, turning down $4 million paydays in the sport of boxing is wild, and you treating it like I don't know, like you know, you could come across that type of money anywhere, and you just can't. That's how you know people be really pricing themselves out of situations. Or I don't even know if it's pricing. So I just don't think people be wanting to compete because I don't care who you. Andy Ruiz ain't too good for no $4 million. And none of these other dudes are either. Yeah, that coincidental list is wild. Salute the Hen Dog too, man. Salute the Hen Dog. But yeah, man, so that's the talks. I did read it, but it didn't go too far before. Let me see how far to go now, man. I just want to see Wilder back in the ring. You know what I mean? Give me 2. Now if I Wilder, you know what I'm saying, B-Dog? Give me 2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 2.5. Get right up in there with him right now. But so yeah, man. So there's that, man. I just don't know how much we could look forward to that. But we'll see. We'll see if Andy Ruiz is serious this time, then we'll get a fight. If not, if there's no fight that comes to fruition and they back in talks, I'm 100% thinking it's Andy Ruiz. Fight Usyk Bells are actually good fights. Yeah, they good fights. Hargovich and Zhang. I watched both of them. I think Zhang said he'd fight Wilder. Herkovich, I didn't hear what Herkovich said. I think it was Frank Sanchez that said he'd beat Wilder up. He said Wilder can't box or something like that. Bob, though, that right hand crazy. Man, hey, Jonathan, I'd be like, what right hand? Because he damn sure ain't landing that. The first jab, I'm out. First jab, bro. You know what I mean? First jab. Michael Hunter talked to his team, but he's been silent, though. Yeah, Hendo, that's another one. He said he'll fight Wilder, too. Michael Hunter. Just Hargrove said that some blasphemy. That's why we need Deontay to sleep from the snatch. The IBF. Oh, no, I'm with that. I like to see Hergovich. I like to see Wilder in here with any of the top names, yo. Any of them. Any credible heavyweight, I like to see Wilder in there because I like his chances against anybody. I mean, wish I wanted to do. Tell me, watch it happen. Hunter did say he'd fight Wilder in a heartbeat. Was he one of those people that turned down some money? Because he said he'll fight for peanuts or something like that. He said he'll fight Wilder for peanuts, something like that. Big chance that Frank Sanchez would get slept just because he beat F.A. gassing himself. F.A. look improved too, man. Somebody got F.A. Idgaf looking sharp. Just doing the fight for $2 million. You gotta respect it. Hell yeah, bro. Jonathan's very quick. I might not have to throw it with the way Wilder punching, bro. Jab might be all she wrote for me. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I start to see that color pattern, you know, it's the lights start dimming, man. It's over. Once the lights start to dim just slightly with Wilder, it's a wrap, bro. Like, you don't think that I'm gonna take them Fury them right hands Fury took. Ain't no way in hell, bro. $2 million and we throwing it, bro. $2 million and we throwing the fight, bro. I see you, bro. I see you. I see you. That's dope right there. That's dope. I'm be like, that's you, Jesus. Then I'm gonna go see. Yeah, I'm telling you, is that you, Lord? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You must be, you getting there Wilder, you must be ready to meet him. You know what I'm saying? Must be ready to meet him, y'all. Yeah, I got $4 million for Hunter. You count him in. Yeah, man, I love this. I watch that too. Everyone looking out there, he's heading there in the fight. Everyone, you talking about De Los Santos, Thomas? But yeah, man. What else I was gonna say? And Anthony Joshua, man. I did some reading, and man, he said he'd like to return to the championship level and different things like that. And I'm just here to say I question if he'll ever be a heavyweight champion again. And I think he's gonna always get in his own way. I think he overthinks now. I think Joshua, some of the things that he said in that article I read, he don't want to seem like he about that money and he don't have the same passion for the sport. So that mixed with the fact that he's lacking the identity could get him beat up. I just don't see Anthony Joshua returning to a heavyweight champion again. I don't see it. Not right now, I don't. Don't pull no Michael Spinks. I ask you, Josh. Yeah, his mentality it concerns me, man. But again, this is a little pro. This is more of Shakur Stevenson, I think, in this fight being promoted more than people.
Take it easy on him.
What I'm doing?
Sparring.
Look, man, you can't turn up, man. I ain't gonna do that.
Yo, don't let him fool you. That's Ocho Cinco.
My name is Chad Johnson. Some of you may know me as Ocho Cinco. Boxing was one of the main things I did in all season to improve my footwork and timing. It was only right that I come to Las Vegas to tap in with my guy, Shakur Stevenson. If you don't already know, Shakur is a future GOAT. On November 16th, Shakur looks to stamp his place at 135 and become a 3-division world champ. What are we gonna see from Shakur Stevenson November 16th?
Y'all gonna see greatness.
Step back left hand. I seen that.
I don't know, y'all. That looks like promo to me.
Versus Prime Shakur. Who wins and why?
Your boxing prime?
Your boxing prime? Yeah, y'all. That looked like promotion to me. That's why I just played that. That looked like promotion to me. And he got 3 episodes coming with Chad Johnson on top of that. So I think, you pay attention to the number of different moves that he made, man. And the fact that they have less than 4% of their tickets left. I think this fight gonna be another sellout. I think this will be Shakur's 4th time, if I'm not mistaken, selling out straight. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know, man. I just don't know where people be getting the information from. You easily could look this stuff up and figure it out, but I think that fight doing just fine. I think people are honestly looking for more than just Shakur on that card, to be honest, because they got a full card. I think that's good, just to get stopped by everyone. Sucks to be Shakur, that ghost. You know he about to punch in on your boy, man. I don't feel like they're going to give our American heavyweight shots at the belts, but they keep recycling UK heavyweights over and over. Yup, until Wilder right hand punch one of them out too, and they can't recycle them no more. Wilder going to permanently take out the trash with one of them dudes. I'm telling you. No good problem with Bob to give him a blood, sweat, and tears. And that's 3 episodes of that coming, and we just don't know what else is coming down the pipe. We got a little while to wait. Again, I'm gonna say this. I just think people, the way the type or style of promotion or the specific things that people are looking for in terms of promotion, they're doing it a bit differently. I don't think it's no coincidence that he making these different stops and appearances, right? I just think that's promotion in and of itself. People just looking for Top Rank to do something that Top Rank ain't been doing. So I don't know why people are surprised. But like I said, I think him hitting these different platforms, making himself readily available, answering these questions, I think it's promotion in and of itself, man. I think him having 3 episodes coming up with Chad Johnson, talking about the fight, I think that's all promotion too. And that is straight from Top Rank. So I think it is being promoted. It's just not maybe to the level that they could, but this ain't the biggest fight either. We just being honest. So like, I don't know if they want to roll out all the, bells and whistles, pull out all the bells and whistles, but it's a good fight. I think it's going to do well. I mean, it's the Haney Riders making that stuff up. You already know, B-Dog. I'm on it. You already know. Facts they are. This week, probably one place that happened, but he wanted my head. I salute to my guy, Ghost. He rock with his people, man. I rock with you, bro. Kurt Creator was good. Heard Shaq and Al trying to sign him to Reebok. Oh, Oh, AI, my bad. Oh, nah, he is. He got something going on with Reebok, cut creator. He is. He got something going on with Reebok. And from what I hear, he got more than Reebok going on too. So, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna find that out in you know, real soon. And put an anti-Shakur, anti-tank propaganda. You know it, B-Dog. You already know. I like F.A. Jog, but yo, I like F.A. I like him. See, I haven't do any promotion. Nah, I ain't seeing it either, but I think Shakur doing a hell of a job promoting it. It was fun. Should have been promoting it. I don't know, man. Because again, like, I just want people to. I want to point this out. Like, could it be better? I'm with y'all. Yes. But are they doing something? Yes, they're doing more than what I think they're getting credit for. And again, people not seeing it the way they want to see it. So it's like they're not really promoting this fight. Where the press conference at? Man, I mean, sometimes those press conferences get a little boring. Think about it. That press conference ain't going to be the best with a guy that ain't speaking the best English anyway. I'm just being honest with y'all. So I think it's more entertaining to see, you know, these different interviews and hitting these different platforms and going to Raider Stadium and things like that. I think showing something different makes this interesting, bro. Want some money last week, but I had a dog too much. Oh, you gave him too much credit? Yeah, D for the win was good with it, bro. So we'll see, man. We'll see. And again, y'all, if the fight has what they said, according to the article, 140 tickets, less than 4% of the tickets left, how much more promotion do it need if the fight is already almost sold out and we 8 days out? You get what I'm trying to say? I think we be just looking for something that they're giving us, but they're not giving it in the fashion or maybe to the extent that you would like to see it. But just be mindful, it's out there. This fight is being promoted. You know what I'm saying? I think it's being promoted. Yeah, nah, he always deserved more. But again, Bob is he doing? I'll phrase it this way: is Bob and to Kirk Douglas, what it do, homie? How you feeling, bro? Is Bob doing anything that he don't typically do? Is Top Ring doing anything they don't typically do? You get what I'm saying? We already know they don't go above and beyond to promote the fighters. So that's why you see a guy like Shakur promoting it himself. But I think Top Ring is promoting it. People just not seeing the specific, you know, video or promotion that they want to say is being done. But it's definitely being done. Like, that's what that just was that I took off the screen. That was promo right there. Like, what else could it be? You get what I'm saying? You got Chad Johnson going on. Look at the timing and all this. Reebok, the stadium. Like, people got to pay attention. The fight is being promoted right in your face. But because people are not seeing exactly what they want, they feel like they're not doing it. I mean, could they do more? Yes, but I think they're doing enough. It's something selling this fight. It's got to be a reason the fight had less than 4% of the tickets left. You get what I'm saying? Before it's considered a sellout. And that'll be the fourth one in a row according to his count. So I think he's been doing good, man. I want to see boxing do well. I think this fight going to do well. I think it's being promoted. I think we're going to get a great event, man. Headspace going into the biggest fight of his career. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I think he's going to be locked in, but I think skills pay the bills, man. He's just in there with what Shakur said. He's just in there with the best. That's all. He's a good fighter, but he's just in there with the best. You know what I mean? But salute to Edwin De Los Santos. He said yes, and we got us a fight, man. I mean, and appreciate everybody pulling up on this second build of the day. Y'all smash that like button for me, man. Want to make sure I ain't miss nothing before we got up out of here. But we'll see, man. We'll see, man. We will see with this fight, man. We will see. We got a whole card to look forward to. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Low key, I want to see no blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, you feel like they need a blood, sweat, and tears? I don't know, man. I wouldn't be mad at it. I'll take it. Shakur about to wake up Spanish, speaking Spanish. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I don't know. But again, I think that's the optics of it, right? I think that's perception. But what is the point of promotion, right? To bring interest to the fight, to sell the fight. If the fight is almost already sold, would that just be a waste of promotion just to make some people happy? You get what I'm saying? I think the fight is doing just fine. I can see if the tickets weren't selling and they had a bunch of tickets left, and this was the promotional side of it, right? You'll be like, damn, well, why the hell y'all ain't doing more to sell a fight? But when the fight is basically almost already sold out, I think anything more, and that's just me trying to understand what's going on. I think it would be possibly it could be unnecessary to, you know, what more do they got to do if it's already sold out? It's not a pay-per-view fight. It's going to be on free TV, right? The most important thing is selling those actual tickets where people got to put their asses in it, right? And then seeing who's going to watch it from home. We got to see. So Marcel Benavidez' face. Yeah, I was talking about it. I was talking about the black eye that Benavidez had. Yeah, y'all know Bob ain't doing nothing out the norm. That's all I'm saying to y'all. So I don't expect, you get what I'm saying? I don't expect so much more from this guy. I don't. I really don't. I don't expect too much from him. And Muay Thai is a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter. Good fighter. My bad, yeah. Now, please tell Jose wrap up that boy and bubble wrap. Nah, yeah, man. Yeah, he got that black eye. Got that nice little shiner on him. Got that nice little shiner on him. Got that nice shiner. But I think he in there. I think Benavidez is putting in that work, man. I think we're going to get a damn good fight. Raymond versus Keyshawn Davis, the fight boxing need. Somebody talking about that right now in the video. I just got a video about that. That is a good fight, man. That's a damn good fight, Ghost. His ass want to fight Haney. He keep talking about Haney. And he said he got too many weapons, bro. He said he got too many weapons for Keyshawn. Raymond Muay said he feel like he got too many weapons for Keyshawn. You did that what he said, that what the both said. Ain't expect too much from Bob. That's why he has a team. Now that's what I'm saying. And they doing a very good job. But I think Top Rank got somewhat of a hand on some of those moves that he's made in recent, you know, in the last few days with the, you know, the appearances he's been making all together. I think that's his team pushing that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think they're coming out and announcing it the way people want to see. People can't feel the Top Rank hands are all over this fight, so they feel like they ain't being pushed. But I'm gonna say this and say it again for the last time, y'all. If it's only 4% of the less than 4% of the tickets left, what really do they need to do to promote it and it's selling? You get what I'm saying? So ain't no such thing as over promoting, but you know, I think they're doing a good job, man. Could they do a much better job? Yeah, you could say that. Norman versus Randall, that's a sleeper fight, Dante. That's my sleeper fight right there. Southpaw's power hand. Demetrius gonna touch him up. Yeah, that was the yeah, man, that was the right eye. It was the right eye, Ghost. Get caught up with them hoes. Benzo, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. Say he too swift on his toes to get caught up with them. Yeah, D, Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Appreciate you pulling back up, my bro. Congrats, Haney Cole, winning the special Olympics. You a fool, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. I guess Shakur got a team, but I seen more from his team than Top Rank. Yeah. Because you know Top Rank will tell you to promote yourself, Jonathan. You know how that go, Brody. You know, they'll tell you, they'll like, promote yourself. You know what I mean? You know how Bob be. Bob will tell you, promote your damn self. You dig? Promote yourself. You know Bob Aaron be tripping, dog. You know it. And again, it's something else, you know, because I'm just doing. I like to give people they just do. Hold on.
Positive or negative. You know, it's tripping though, because like before I answer the question, I want to say like I respect it, but now I gotta answer the phone call. Wait, I mean,
my bad, y'all. But yeah, man, Shakur kind of issued an apology to his fans, to his supporters, man. He said, you know, from now on, he blocking out a lot of this negativity and he ain't gonna respond to it. He's just gonna ignore it.
Somebody come up to him with false information or
Hold on.
say anything that sound like that, they want to run with it and believe in it. Put that in their brains, but nah, that shit cap. The same guy that they talk about. Matter of fact, I'm not going to diss him because he ain't say nothing. He quiet, so I ain't got nothing to say.
Yo, do you think that?
Yeah, I seen that Ghost, and I seen I read today that Eddie Hearn won Joe Cordina versus Lee Wood or Shockey Foster next. I think that's just smoke and mirrors. I don't believe they won no shots because they could have said that in the ring.
Difficult. That's not the word. Do you think it's different now in this era, having to deal with social media, seeing so many comments out there, whether they're positive or negative? It's just so much more accessible to you guys as athletes and as celebrities. Whereas back in the day, the 80s, the 90s, prior to social media ever existing, you really didn't get that same type of feedback, especially.
Oh, that salute to my guy, my bro Mike, in that Cash App, always supporting the grind. Much love
and we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Mike. Appreciate you, family.
Directly from fans, who are actually interacting with you now, So is it harder to block that out in this day and age?
Yeah, it is. That's why I really apologize to a lot of my fans because I'm just like a competitive person. So I'm so competitive. I be like talking to randoms and talking to people that don't even matter. And like I sit there and I argue with them and then be looking at myself and being like, damn. You tripping, like what you even arguing? Who is this dude? This dude ain't even nobody, or this another false rumor or another lie. Like it's so much. And I allow it to defeat me mentally because I'm engaging in it when I shouldn't even be engaging in some of this stuff. So
you hear that growth?
Like I said, I apologize to my fans for that.
I appreciate you, Mike.
Definitely
Much love,
more locked
bro.
in. I just had a big wake up call.
To work. I might double up tomorrow too.
And now I know, like, okay, let me just. I'm staying locked in. I ain't got nothing to even say. Y'all going to see, and whenever y'all see it, y'all going to change your mind and then come back and say, oh, Shakur this and Shakur that. That's how they do. They want to switch sides after your big moment. So
right.
Just out of curiosity, I'll get off the haters, the negative people out there, but just out of curiosity, when you look back and just think about the times that you did respond to someone, like, would it be like username?
And real quick, I just wanted to pause that. You see, people ask him to stop. Oh, he need to stay off Twitter. He always responding. He told you why he respond. He competitive, man. He like. Sometimes he let these people get to him, but from here on out, bro said he going to ignore it, man. So that's what I want to see. Just lock in and keep winning. You know what I mean? Take a page out of Tank Book. You see him don't talk much, right? Here, tweet and delete in a heartbeat on your ass. You know what I'm saying? He be out of sight, out of mind is what I'm saying. So be the same way. Only time they really need to see you is when you beating somebody's ass in the ring. You don't got to respond to no trolls on social media. The hell with them. They're going to all say what they want to say anyway. But the last time I checked, you 20-0. About to be 21-0 in a 3-weight division champion. So just keep winning. Mr. All Access Senior, what's good with it, Senior? How you feeling, bro? I'm playing.
You might recognize who constantly are just going in, and finally you're like, nah, let me get it. Or would you because I'm not gonna lie, bro, like if I ever were to respond to people, I gotta check their profile page first and see how many followers they got first before I just, if you only got 2 followers, I can't respond to you. You gotta have some kind of following for me to
Nah. It'd be
Slow motion better than no motion. Always. Salute to you, bro. Don't work too hard. I know you be over there putting that work in too. My bad, y'all. I just tripped out. Man. It's a double-edged sword because being engaging could be good for promotion. Right. I think B-Dog is served him well with bringing attention to his name. Not all of it's been good, but he is who he is. He competitive. He gonna respond. You see you speaking ill on his name, he gonna call it out. He don't like false narratives the same way we don't in here. I hate false narratives on any fighter. I just hate it. So it's good that he gonna try to ignore this stuff for better or for worse, man. I think he is who he is. I think his skill set will always speak for itself. I don't think he got to argue with people. I don't think he got to respond to trolls. I don't think he got to respond to nobody posting a sparring clip from years ago when he was at 126 and they at 140. And that dude, he's still doing so much better than that. It just don't need to respond. Just keep beating their asses under the lights. That's all that matters. Floyd Mayweather showed us that best. Give a damn what you doing sparring. When you get in that ring under them lights, you better be able to do it there too.
Fun to you. You gotta have some kind of following for me to.
Nah. It'd be more so like pages or people like where you see a bunch of like comments under there and they got like a whole big thread about the shit, and then it'd be like it'd be straight lies. Like it's so many lies that's like spreading on my name. But man, that shit come with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm switching up my mental and switching up my mindset about it, because all this shit come with being great. When you want to be great and being at the top.
Right.
I watched it happen with Dre, with Bud, with Floyd. Like I watched it happen to the greats. Until they start doing great things, then when they do great things, you hear everybody else wanna jump on the bandwagon. So I've been tripping. I'm getting myself together. I ain't even worried about that shit. November the 16th. That's the date. That's what I'm focused on there. I can't wait for the word to watch.
That's what's up. Yeah. No, I was just laughing because I know Bud just roasted one the other day. He just he filleted him, but I know it was somebody that had consistently went in on him. So I couldn't help but laugh. So good for Bud. But November 16th, yo, that's a Thursday. Have you ever fought on a Thursday? I mean, I don't think you ever fought on a Thursday in the pros, but have you ever fought on a Thursday, amateurs or anything like that?
I think he had, yo. I got to check.
I probably did. I can't remember. I got a billion amateur fights. So
man, I don't know. I got to double check. I don't feel like this is the first time this happened. I got to double check. I don't think.
Like I said, hopefully the fans they come out and full support. I'm just hoping that it's a good outcome with the fans and everybody paying attention to me and tuned in because I plan on putting on a great show. But I can't control what others do or the higher powers do. I could only control myself. So I'm showing up on fight night 100% ready.
Right, man. And salute to Fight Hype. I ain't really want to play that whole thing. It was almost ended anyway. I just wanted to highlight that he apologized to the people for even constantly responding and getting into all these senseless back and forths. And the reason I highlight that is because I'll have people come in here and criticize him off the rip. I don't like his personality. I don't like what he said on Twitter. I don't like this. I don't like that. He needs to ignore this. So maybe what you hearing might be an attempt for him to show us some growth in that area and just start ignoring this shit from here on out and just beating people ass. You understand you can't control nobody but yourself. And the only thing you need to worry about is showing up, getting the most out of your training camps and showing up 100% and winning, man, impressively at all times, man. And that's what I expect to see on fight night, man. So just wrapping up, man. Much love and appreciation. Y'all pulling up for this second build, man. Salute to the family. Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button, man. Hey, Deontay Wilder. I just want to see Wilder back in the ring. He got to fight somebody. And salute to the queen, Miss Joette. You make sure you have a great evening as well. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button. And y'all don't forget to go check out the good brother Jay Hardcore at 7 o'clock. This has been another dope one, man. I think boxing is in a good place. Like I always say at the end of my lives, it's gonna keep winning as long as we getting the right fights, man. So Keyshawn tighten up, Jared Anderson tighten up, but Keyshawn did buy his first home, so I think that was dope. Not enough people gonna talk about that. I think that was a smart move for him. And let's see if he learned from his situation from here on out, man. And Jared Anderson, man, same thing with him, man. He got a lot of people watching him. I know he got a lot on his plate. So he can't afford these hiccups and these setbacks. But, you know, everybody makes mistakes, even him, even these fighters. So, like I said, hopefully he'll learn from it and do better moving forward, man. So with that, that's all I got on this one, man. I appreciate everybody. Like I always say, man, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all good Wednesday. And y'all go check out the good brother J Hardcore at 7 o'clock, man. So with that, we going to get up out of here, y'all. We be back at it tomorrow, 4 o'clock. We might double up tomorrow again. Who knows? But salute to my guy, Thomas Hill. You already know, man. Much love and appreciation to the family. And we going to get up out of here, y'all. Peace to the fam.